times on our featured stream. Belgium making a bit of a debut here as our lead focus. Now, as we set eyes upon them, what are we looking for on Team Belgium achieves?
So if you're Belgium, you've had a bit of an up and down, and England's been looking characteristically solid, I think is the definition I would go with. So you've got a lot on your plate when it comes to breaking down that solid back line from England. So who does that fall to? Well, it generally comes down to two players. If you're looking at the Belgium roster, you're looking at Astral and you're looking at Atau. Those guys need to find a way to create space or hold the ball. There's two options. You can either mechanically outplay people, or you can just go for maximized time of possession and try and limit the time that Joyo and co have time to, you know, go do the same to you, right? So it's a tough one if you're Belgium here. You're definitely the underdogs, and there is something to be said.
We are live, everybody.
What type of show do you want to put on here? Do you want to go try and own it and say this is our game to win, or do you want to say you guys have to come?
Why am I not? Why did I say I'm not live?
Well, let's check in with Belgium and see where their thoughts are at before this match.
My name is Maelo, also known as Astral, and I'm playing for Belgium. Representing my own nation is always a big pleasure, even though it's the first time on Rocket League. Yeah, it's a big opportunity, and of course we will try our best. It's a different support, of course, because it's not a
am I not live
club,
on YouTube though?
It's your own country, so I hope they will be behind us for the tournament. Of course, this is a big opportunity. We're not gonna take it as fun or something. It's gonna be as serious as a normal tournament it would be. Being at the FIFA World Cup is a big feeling, even though for me I haven't been in the land for like 2 years now, so it's pretty cool to be back. So yeah, the feeling is pretty cool and I can't wait to play.
What's that supposed to be?
Yeah. We talked about the tough road to hoe that Belgium has ahead of them, but if they succeed, a lot on the line. James Bott, what are the standings looking like for these two teams?
Yeah, so, you know, Achieve said that Team Belgium, the underdog. I would tend to agree with that, but right now Belgium is sitting in that 4th spot position to go to the playoffs here. They got 7 points, but Team England is right behind them with 5. So a win here for England would swap those spots.
It would be a huge one for them. We know our teams at this point in the group are really tabulating every win, every round, every goal, because all of that will become so important in the future calculations. But we have our two teams locked in. Belgium and England are ready to play. And we've got Jorby and we've got Hercules to take us through the action. So let's get this next match going, and let's hear it for the players.
Let's go. Come on, bro. We got England. My money's on England here.
Group A, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Belgium versus England. England fighting for control and trying to keep up with Netherlands. Get to the top of this group, and Belgium in that position as well. In that 4th spot, as James Bott was just saying, Hercules.
Yeah, right now, although Belgium is coming into this one as the underdog, this is a little bit closer than you guys might realize. This is number 4 and 5, Belgium being number 5. England has had a pretty up and down day, but I feel like although Belgium has had the same, it at least is going in a very positive manner for them, which I think sets them up fairly confidently for this game 1. And speaking of confident, Compact first to put Belgium on the board.
You know, Compact is accurate because
this
man's a bulldozer.
Oh my God.
Forces his way
Come on,
through
we
250s.
want
Rise
England to win.
From behind, nothing he could
England
really do to get
needs
back
to
to
win
that ball, and Compact does it all himself to start for
Let's
Belgium.
go England. How you guys doing today?
I just, props to them. I mean, you're going against England. They've looked, they've had their shaky moments, but at the end of the day, it is still Rise and Joyo on the same team with the likes of Archie to match them. It's a terrifying roster no matter what situation you're in, but again, already up by 1, potentially almost 2 there as that one goes off around the corner. Compact tries to round this out to 3, but nobody there. England fighting to get out of their half, but they continue to stay boxed in, especially around that midline.
And we started today with England versus Saudi Arabia, and England took it to Saudi Arabia, forcing them into a draw. England since then, I mean, Belgium have had all the pressure so far. Belgium, and of
Oh my
course,
God,
without you're
Belgium,
always
come
going to have
on.
a great shot here.
Come on, step
As
it up,
he puts
Archie.
one on
I
the
need
board.
you.
Again, two for
Step it
Belgium.
up.
Just a sneaky little double off the side over Archie.
So fast.
It was faster than Archie could have processed in the moment. 2-0, 3:43 to go. I mean, Belgium, they're bordering looking very comfortable against England right now.
Well, England.
They are.
Actually gonna
Come on,
let
I
it go.
need England
We're
to
trying
step
get
it
a
up
free
here
clear.
with Rise.
Just get the full ahead send and then
Rise
that player
again?
gets demoed. Rise
Oh,
has
but
to
Compact
carry the
just
ball
cuts it
out
off.
without any boost. It's not an ideal scenario for England to move that ball, and now they're
Can
forced
Archie
to
do?
look again here from the backboard.
Getting cut off.
As a result, though, Belgium, they get to get set up in the midfield.
Come on, England.
England have to work
Trust in England.
twice as hard just to get those 50s
A
out.
bad
They do
rotation
get
there by
the work
England, but they
done.
still
They
made
get
up
to this
for it.
half, they steal some boost. They got a hold to buy Archie a little
my
bit of time to
God.
protect the retreat. Astral just all on top of it.
Can't
Otto
give
trying to
Belgium
find
this
it back
much
to him.
pressure. Come on. No
Concrete
way.
here for Belgium.
I gotta give
No
credit to
way.
Belgium. Both players on 0 boost
Ah,
still
bro,
manage
Joyo almost
to
freaking
find
cut it off.
Compact and find their ways on in 3-0 against England. For England, this is obviously such a frustrating position to be in, not only being boxed, but when you finally start to find ways to get out, now Belgium goes, all right, let's start adding in the demos. The layers just continue to unfold with this team.
And
Who
Compact's
is this
not a
girl
name
talking? I need to know who this girl
that,
talking.
you know, if you are an
That's
avid
hilarious.
RLCS watcher, I mean, if you're an EU stan, you might know the name. But I mean, you haven't seen him really in the top of Europe at all. But this man is all over the
Bro,
scoreboard
come
for
on,
Belgium
dude.
right now. And look, he got Otto on the team setting you up. You slot it behind Rise. Nothing he could do.
No, I do want to give some flowers to Compact. As an EU stan, I've had my eyes on him for a while. I've seen him on a multitude of rosters, but sometimes you just gotta find the one that clicks
want
a
Archie
little
to
bit.
step it
And
up, bro. I need
something about
England to
being
step
on
it
the
up.
national team right now is just working wonders for him. Asao tries to take a shot. This one sent off by Archie. England has half the game remaining to find not one but 4 goals to get back into this.
Yeah, he may just be looking towards a draw even with this amount of time left. But with 3 other matches going on at the same time, we do have Spain versus Germany. That is definitely a match with playoff implications. But Spain are in the lead in that game 1 right now, 2-0 up against Germany. So Spain
Wait,
trying to
Spain's
get
playing
that work
Germany
done
right now?
after
Simultaneously?
Germany's fast start in the group. Compact, meanwhile, is looking slick here on the pitch. And really, England, with under 2 minutes, you definitely are looking towards that game 2 draw. Things just started off rocky for them. Right? Compact wins those 250s to start the game, just drills the ball in the net. England get caught out between Otto and Astral, playing the ball real close on the back wall. Compact's there to score again. And just nothing really went right for England on defense. Feels like they really lost sight of the pitch.
I actually want to
Wow,
double
they
check
get a bump
something.
Here.
I'm sorry
A
if
goal or
anyone's
two
watching
heading into
this.
the next game. Certainly do wonders to get them right.
Let me double check.
I do
Fifae.
go back a lot to what Achieves was talking about, how Astral and how their job
they all- is it
really
all
to
Belgium?
just slow down all of England, but in particular Rise and Joyo. And honestly,
apparently
Archie's good
Jack.
because Archie is kind of that wild card, has the capability
Yeah,
to
everyone's
really
watching
drive that
England
team
versus
forward,
Belgium
but
right now.
Belgium
Okay.
has done such an
I just make
incredible job of just slowing England down to such a point that it is uncomfortable on target, but this is one of the better shots for them. This one on out. 1 minute remains between Belgium and their first win.
England getting completely shut down. Another clear out for Belgium. What a statement here. You're in the 4th spot. This is a tough game against, you know, coming into the day, saying maybe the 2nd best team in the group in England. And especially with how England started against Saudi Arabia, you thought, okay, hang on a second, here we go. But no, instead, here comes Belgium, who also forced Saudi Arabia into a draw a little earlier. And I mean, they're just straight up.
All right, well, it's
slapping
looking like England
in
is
this game.
not.
They're getting demoed.
They're not looking good
I mean,
here.
they
in
can't even
game
get
1.
anything feel good headed into
But
game 2.
there's always
No,
opportunity.
nothing at all right
There's
now.
always
Belgium just
opportunity.
looks so comfortable and fluid, not just on the offensive end, but defensively. Now that England finally started to get a couple of shots on target, I mean, you saw it in the earlier moments of this game. 4 saves back to back to back to back. Keeps England at a goose egg on the scoreline. Belgium's going to take their first win 4-0.
Really strong
Yep.
start. Meanwhile,
Unfortunate,
elsewhere,
but
you
I
have
think
Saudi Arabia cleaning up nicely
England
against
can
South
definitely
Africa.
come back here.
Didn't expect any shenanigans there. Spain win their first game against Germany 3-0. And they have a chance to take 3 points there against another team vying for that playoff spot. And Netherlands cleaning up here against Australia as well. So all these first game ones rounding up here in round 5. We'll see if England can force the draw.
Oh man, my heart kind of going out to England. This one looks a little rough, but again, you go back on
England is
paper,
looking a little
this
rough
is
right now, but
actually
we
a
got
much
this.
closer matchup than people are realizing. And
believe.
I'm glad that
We believe
Belgium
in
is coming
England.
into this extremely confidently, in particular Compact. I know we talked about it. Seeing him get so involved and allowing Atau and Astral to both just really be the mediators between them and England.
I think that's the thing about this Belgium team, though, is Astral and Otto. Astral, longtime player, has had, you know, moments where we're saying, like, this guy, a long time ago, granted at this time, like, is he one of the top 5
years
players
ago.
in Europe? And, like, really fell from, I won't say fell from grace, I think that's the wrong way to put it, but just kind of, like, regressed a little bit as other players came up. But here he is playing really solid Rocket League alongside Otto, and the fact that Compact is stepping up, like you've been saying, I mean, it's just a recipe for success that is really coming to bloom for Belgium.
Yeah, the
bro,
recipe literally
Belgium
is
did play
having
really good
almost
that game.
3 little
Alright, come on,
separate
game 2.
generations of
Let's go
incredible
England.
Rocket League players.
Let's
You've
go
got
England. Let's go
Astral
England.
from like the COVID era, like right before, and then you've got
Jesus,
Atau, who's just
Astral
kind
has
of been kicking
mad
things off for forever,
control.
but Compact, he was the quiet dark
Come on,
horse that
Joyo.
really has just been waiting for his moment, and this
Rise
is
tries
it.
to bang it
So the
away.
fact that all
Rise
3 work,
again.
just
Nothing.
so cohesively,
Astral
it is
just
very
taking it
difficult
away
for
again,
England
1v1
to find
against
anything right now.
Archie.
Compact,
No!
demo on
Oh
in.
my
Belgium,
God,
take
bro.
one.
What a
Astral has so much
play.
space after this
They're
50
playing
from
mad
Otto.
smart right now. I
Puts
can't
it
even
up
lie.
off the ceiling, recognizes he's
Astral's
got
just
the
going
1v1.
straight for the
He's got
demo,
Archie stranded
knowing
in the
that
box.
Compact is
He's
there
gonna
is kind
force
of crazy.
Archie to stare down the barrel of death,
Oh,
and
man.
Astral put him in a coffin.
Yeah,
And
put
how
him in a
about that?
coffin,
You don't
it's
give
true.
England any room to breathe at the start of this game.
I need to see some sort of an answer from England, but more importantly,
God
I need a switch up.
Astral.
Clearly what they have
Good
been
job,
doing is
Joyo.
not working.
Tried it over
Belgium
Rico, but he
is
can't.
inching and inching closer
Rico.
towards their net as time goes on. It's just so difficult for them to get out. They finally do, but it's a little bit low boost. Slow follow. This is one of the better ones. Down and in from Archie to kick things
Let's
off.
go.
Much needed.
Let's go,
It's England's
England.
first
That's what we
goal
needed.
Of the entire
One
game,
goal.
or the entire match, excuse me, and it comes off that
Good
missed
shot by
touch
Archie.
there
You went low.
from Astral.
Compact
It's a
could not
tough
make
bounce
it.
off that
123
corner with where he was
fucking
positioned. Rise just punted it.
fast.
Said, let's see if you get that touch. He did not. England punished.
Here comes another one off the kickoff.
They
That
try
looked
it.
promising,
Okay,
but
Archie
it's
again.
sent back past one. Compact's touch a little light means Archie can follow
enough boost.
through.
Oh,
And
that's
Astral and
more.
Compact just trying to keep control of this ball, but England getting a little bit braver as time goes on. Joyo from the ceiling and
okay.
down. Great save from Astral.
But everybody was too far back. You had
Pressure
playing
Archie,
the
open
opposite side
net.
of the field, so that 50
This
went to
is
Let's go,
Belgium.
Joyo.
But
I thought
Belgium
Joyo
played too long
honestly
to get
missed
back to
that.
this ball
I don't even
as
think Joyo should have
comes
went
in
for
and
that.
steals the
I'm
shot.
sorry.
Astral had no boost. He kind of forced himself out. There was a little hesitation between, do I go for the challenge? Do I go for
Awesome
the boost?
stream,
And
guy.
at
I
that
actually
point,
love
there was
this
too
game,
many
and I really
decisions
wish we
being
could play
made,
together.
and
I'm
what was
also a
left
streamer.
was
Let's
a
team up on
wide
Discord.
open net for England,
Denny
and they took full
_subs.
advantage.
Such a great 50 from Archie against
Double
Compact
up.
in that situation, too. Compact had to find a way to neutralize the ball, and he needed to buy time for Belgium. Belgium
What up,
took
Marby
a
Spark?
risky
Appreciate you, man.
push down the field despite Compact.
Yeah, dude,
really being the
I'll
last
definitely
one
add
back in
you.
that
Hey, I have a
And
Discord
England let it go.
tournament
Archie
server.
will get the goal. Belgium were wondering where this ball was going to head.
I know he got the touch on that, but I need to see it in slow motion. Look at this. Just a tiny skim makes it too quick to save. England finally finding their rhythm here in game 2.
It did kind of look on the replay like he touched it,
He
but
did.
Archie...
He got
Let's go,
after the
England.
back right
Let's
wheel.
go.
It was a
I
skim
didn't even
in
see them
there
score
so
again.
Quick that
I'll definitely
Astra's
team
touch
up with you, bro.
Just, it still kept going the same direction.
I have a Discord, by the
Been
way,
there on
Marby
the
Spark,
score.
if you're here. I do have a
On the
Discord
goal credit, but Archie will move
that
it quickly
it's
here
called
for
Beluga
England.
League
in
RL.
A completely different
And
England
we always host tournaments
from that
and
game
stuff.
number
If you wanna
1.
join
I
that.
thought we were going to get more of the same after Astral.
What up, Seth?
Started with
Oh,
explosive.
shoot. What up, Seth?
No fireworks
why he's the
right now, though, for
GOAT.
Belgium.
That's why he's the
Getting watered
GOAT.
Down, unable to find any kind of dry powder.
Honestly, it wouldn't be too
How
bad
you doing,
for
Seth? How
Belgium
you doing,
to take
How
a
you doing
draw
today,
here.
buddy?
However, less than 3 minutes, there is still plenty of time, but as time's going on, England is
everyone's
just
doing
ramping
good.
things up. Belgium's taking these weak touches that are
If you
supposed
guys
to be
on
saves,
YouTube
but
are
instead
watching,
it's
make sure to
shot
check out
after
my
shot.
my Twitch
That's a
stream as
better
well to see my
one,
face cam.
But no boost means this could be a floater. It's another one in off.
Let's go,
Just the
England.
last attempt to make the save, but England, they are running away with this.
And Otto had to try to make that save. It bounces off the post. Compact was already on the side. He couldn't rotate back. And Astro was in the middle of picking up the diamond small pads. And when that touch comes out, Astro's like, there's no way I'm getting back to that ball. And was still trying to get turned around. It was so awkward for Belgium. And England are giving him the offense right back with the 4-1
Oh, and you play Dragon Ball?
Almost talking about this one maybe being wrapped
Play
up.
Dragon Ball 2?
Unless England really want to choke that
Harvey?
one. But they'll
Pretty
whip
cool.
the ball downfield, and maybe Belgium, they have a little bit of life.
Oh, day just getting started? Yeah.
Right now, England will
And we started the
keep
stream
on
a little
getting
early.
points.
Or a little late.
At the
I
very
mean, they
least,
started
these
a
round
little
stage.
bit ago.
Still a little bit of time
I don't know if
left,
France
but
played
as
yet. I do
Cole
want to
was
see
saying over
France
desk earlier,
play.
and as we've said often,
Because they're
at
probably
the
going to
pro
be the best
level of
team.
Rocket League, you don't come back from
But
three
this
goals
is such a
down
good
very
game, I'm
often.
not gonna lie.
And when you do, it's
England
usually
versus
because the
Belgium
other
right
team
now,
fell
I
apart.
don't think Belgium,
England do
unless
not look like they will
they
fall
pull
apart
something out their
at all
ass,
right now.
Belgium is
Solid
not coming
foundation
back.
in game 2.
Yep,
3 goals
very
right now.
great position to be in the last few minutes of this game number 2.
I mean,
Joyo
don't
have
ever
to
say
work
never.
with
They
past
just
one
they
off the
did just
crossbar,
win
follow
4-0.
on target.
And there we go,
Rise
England
the one to
again.
clean
Let's
this up
go.
As England work their way towards Brazil.
That's just a classic Joyo touch.
As
That ball's coming
England
down.
work their way
You
up
have
to Brazil.
you
Shut
have to
up!
time your
Who is this
momentum and your
woman?
impact on the
Tell that
ball
woman to shut up.
perfectly there. It's not an easy
The
catch
heck?
to make. It glued to his car. Didn't skip off of him. Didn't skip up. I mean, that's just the Joyo vintage. Like, so good. You couldn't get any. You could tell I'm a Joyo fan. Little goals like that take me back to Los Angeles in 2022 or the 21-22 season.
It's giving queso.
It's absolutely given queso. And England's given the full cheese to Belgium.
Minute 23 to go. 4 goals down. They could get back into it if they can find something soon as this one gets sent from one end to the other. Tao is gonna make no connection on this ball. Instead, Joyo just takes it back. And England, they waste time. They just take free-for-all shots at this point because at this point in time, Belgium just has no groove in the game.
Yeah, I think the big thing for England here is that you're still getting points in the match because the group is chaos right now.
Yo, I don't know who
And
this woman is, bro, but I am
you
not
end up dropping
liking
any
her
of these,
call-outs, all right?
And you give another team 3 points.
I don't know if it's just 'cause she's a woman,
To have to make up later.
but
so even though England kind of falter a little bit, getting the point against Belgium after such a strong game that they had. Long round robin stage for England to get it figured out, for these other Group A participants to get it figured out. Well, quite the start. Just a tale of 2 sides in game 1 and 2. Game 1 was almost a 5-goal lead for Belgium. Near the end, I think 4 goals. And now 6-1, almost Brazil territory. With 20 seconds
I
left.
just feel like
I
everyone else
mean,
is watching
at the
literally
beginning,
everyone
like you
else,
said,
so.
game number 1, it just completely was in Belgium's control. A lot of it due to Atao and Astro
unless people just join.
completely owning the
I
midfield,
just don't know.
not allowing England
I just
past
feel like
them
everyone
at
else is
all.
literally
And then game
watching
number
all the
2
other,
approaches,
like,
England
streamers that
understand the
already
mistake.
do this
They
stuff,
realize
so.
big clears, demos, and aggression
mean-
are what are going to get you past Belgium. They haven't done it once. They did it 6 times here. And
Let's go,
well, they're
though.
not going to allow one last one for
Let's go,
Belgium.
England.
They are going to try
I'm
and
so-
hit
I'm
the
excited for
ground.
England.
And a
I wanted them
draw
to win this game.
For England once
I'm
again
glad they
keeps
did.
these 2 neck and neck.
Looking a little better to their normal form. England battling to stay alive in this playoff race. The long playoff race veracity. How's England feeling?
I don't know, I'll check in with Archie and I'll let you know in just a moment. Archie, bro, I've heard some rumors kind of swirling about. You get nervous in games, and after taking a look at
Archie, you get nervous in games? I need you to please lock in for me. Archie, Archie, how was that game 1, Archie?
You don't
Fucking
remember?
England, bro.
Archie,
Hilarious.
Moving forward, you guys kicked
Archie.
off today looking pretty strong, and then there's been a little bit of a dip off. So talk to me. Why do you think that might be?
It's like, I don't know, we kind of like
Archie, oh my god, Archie.
are not playing.
You were so
We kinda
good on the
start slow,
field
we
there,
start slow in
Archie.
a lot of games. We have to do comebacks, so like once
I
we
think
figure
I
out,
could have played
how
a
to
little
start
bit
before we
better.
start, I think we'll go then. You know, we have another day tomorrow. We can easily win the next 7 tomorrow. We can win the next 2 today. I think we'll do that. So yeah.
All right, Archie, you know what? I'm expecting better answers out of you next time. Good luck with the rest of your matches. We'll go ahead.
Good luck with the rest of your matches, Archie. Hilarious.
Thank you so much, Veracity. Now, I love that the players are already doing math. The calculations weigh heavy upon the shoulders.
The calculation!
But both teams had a great showing.
Can I put predictions in here?
One
Where
in
are
the
my
first match
predictions?
and one in the second match.
Can I put predictions in the chat?
Definitely a slower start there for
Game
England, but
3 right here.
you see what they're capable of with the back against the wall. Once they have to play for a win, you know it's in there. So you start to wonder, it's like, look, if you can do that all the time, why are we wasting the time in game 1?
Oh, dude, yeah, the Netherlands versus Australia game I heard was so
You take the approach
good.
the best thing suits your team, and as we look at a few of the highlights around the other teams, here is the one from we were just watching, Atal and...
Yo, people are watching. How you guys doing
really
today?
Put in a good showing in that first one.
And Compact scoring so many goals.
Yeah, he put in like 6, 5,
Yeah, he was
like
running up the scoreboard. But then taking a look at some of the other results, you can see coming in, we saw Netherlands take down Australia 2-0.
Germany and Spain, 2-0 Spain. It was a battle back and forth, but ultimately Belgium and England would go back to game 2, and this is where England started to run away with it. And absolute madness in this second game for England, and got ahead early, Netherlands and Australia. It was actually a pretty tight one here. Netherlands took game 1 2-0, and then here in this second one, Australia was battling back, looking for that draw.
Maybe Jory's got a soft spot for Australia after the last
yeah, he probably should, shouldn't he?
But in all seriousness, that matchup that we did see with Belgium and England, I think after watching that matchup, you can, agree that either one of those teams could round out the group in the top 4. And with Saudi Arabia hanging on the outside of the top 4, I still think they're a huge threat to make a comeback. So I think there's going to be a lot of uncertainty in Group A.
Well, what does that mean to you, James Bott, when you see a performance like Belgium and England, where both of them had an exceptional game, and then both of them got stalled out in the opposite game?
Shoot.
Is this unlocking ways to stall them out? Is this each team just rising to the top?
Yeah, Saudi Arabia
the fact that both teams, they have the quality to beat each other. It's going to come down to who's playing better in that specific game, and you have very few opportunities to get those wins. So it's all eyes on the next time these two match up in the double round robin.
Yeah, same with Germany and Spain. They had a pretty tight one. There was a lot of potential playoff implications there. Spain starting off hot 3-0. Germany will battle back in game 2 and take it in overtime 4-3. So they forced a draw there. So way to battle back Germany.
Yeah, and as we're mixing about kind of in the middle of Group A here, we're starting to see these teams really spurn each other to better performances. It seems like the morning has worn off, and everyone's digested their breakfast. They're fully in the game now, Chiefs.
For sure, and that's part of the acclimatization process has finally settled in a little bit. It's okay, now we know what we're in for. We understand the format a lot better, and like you said, the math being done definitely informs their decisions in some unique ways.
Yeah, absolutely. James Bott, thinking about the math that is being done down there on the floor for some of these other teams, you got to wonder, are some of them losing hope? Is there a path to victory for some of our teams on the bottom? Or are they hoping to maybe spoil a particular team that they still have coming up?
Yeah, honestly, the way that Group A is shaping up, it's looking like Team Australia and South Africa, it's going to be a long shot for them. I think they're going to be trying to save face. But for literally every other team, they're in it. So it's going to be really interesting to watch this group progress.
Yeah, it's an exciting time in the group when so many teams are still in contention. Nobody can slack off here. Nobody can start turning into, let me just gather goals strategy. Nobody can really afford to switch off what has been working for them. So the teams that are most successful, the ones that hold their ground and execute the strategy they're hoping to execute, what do you think gives them that ability in a tournament like this? Is it the consistency of communication?
I don't know, but let's go England.
That's
all I care about.
Because if Saudi Arabia came in and we're playing like the Team Falcons play at all the other tournaments that they play in, then they would have run this group, but they came out, they were playing a little bit timid. I don't know if that's due to the pressure, the added pressure of playing for your nation, because that is a whole added pressure. Torsaw said it in his interview. He's like, if I'm just playing by myself, that's one thing, but now if I play bad, people think all of Australia stinks. So, it is a different level of pressure. So I think, the composure and confidence has made the difference, not necessarily skill.
Games behind. Nothing worse than seeing 36 and 22. That is a bitter pill to swallow just past the halfway point. Well, I guess we're not quite at the halfway point. We're getting there, but two games to the halfway point.
How you guys doing? If you guys are watching, I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube.
Hey, way to go out there and battle for a top
on
spot.
Twitch.
Yeah, this is a tough one, tough for players to look at, to think they've
Go
flown all
check
the way
out my
out here.
YouTube.
But glad to see so many teams, as we said, still in contention and still locked in. Now, moving forward, have you had a chance to check in on any of the players? I know we've kept you trapped up here at Chiefs, but James, down on the floor, is the vibe different?
You know, I haven't really had a chance to go into any of the player booths and talk to them yet.
They are taking players. I ran
been.
out during that 10-minute break. They're taking pictures with a bunch of people outside. So
that's
if
really
you
kind
catch
of
them in one of those breaks, they're like, hey, what's up? So you can run into them.
That's good.
If you're here, so you got to get a ticket and get out of here.
I would hope that means that their mental is strong enough that they can afford to kind of take away, break eye contact with the game for a little bit there. But for, the teams that are still stuck in their booths, let's turn around. Let's see who's still there. Wow. It's just Saudi Arabia.
I see South Africa's over there as well.
South Africa's still in their booth.
Yeah,
Wait.
Saudi Arabia's like, look, guys, we gotta sit down.
Wait.
And drill this out. We gotta
Take note of the teams that are missing. Let's
this
see if
is
it's
just the group,
beneficial
right?
or not so
Because
beneficial.
day one. This has to be just Group A
England booth
or Group B. I don't know
He's
what
sitting
group
in
they
free
said.
play, practicing his triple flip resets.
He is the freestyler.
All I
on
know
the team.
is that
And we've also had the chance to look
I
in
know
on
for
the
a fact
heartbeat
France is
monitors
not out.
after
There's no
each
way.
match, and it's been really interesting to me to see
Is he-
exactly
yeah, they're
how
showing
in
it
sync
again?
the teams are. But
No?
has anything else
Okay.
stood out to either of you, Achieves?
Wow, compact.
wow.
I
Here's their
actually kind
heart
of
rate
would've
tracker,
predicted
bro.
compact to be one of the
Since
highest.
when did
just 'cause, naturally, you think of Tao and Astro.
Well, he's scoring all the goals.
What the
so he's
heck?
Yeah, I
very
guess, yeah,
calm.
he's-
He's like, I've got this. We're
He's like,
winning."
I'm already playing well. I have nothing to lose and nothing to prove because I just put in 6.
That's
So,
hilarious, bro. They're
no-
showing
no
heart
trouble
rate
facing me. So you might
trackers,
be
bro.
dead onto something there.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, though, that first game, though, compact coming out maybe a little bit nervous, but then started feeling really
Then he scored
confident.
3 in a
He's
row.
like, yeah, all right, this one's in the bag.
Compact started. Yeah,
pretty
compact
easy.
was the most.
These England guys are
confident, bro.
terrible.
These squiggles don't match, though. We've seen so many
Astro,
teams.
bro.
And,
Astro,
even
I
this
could
team
just
before
tell
with
that dude
the,
played mad
the exact peaks
anxious,
to troughs.
bro.
They're all over the board on this one, but potentially one of their most successful matchups. I mean, I know it was a draw overall, but we saw great play from them in that first round. So,
Well, you play Rocket
from your
League?
experience, you
Yo,
know,
play
when
Rocket
you
League
play
with me.
at Chiefs,
Sure.
where do you feel your heart rate's at? Is it go right up in your throat as soon as the ball drops?
No, I think I'm actually pretty okay most of the game, but I do start to get a little uncomfortable if I can't find boost. Like if I'm driving around,
frustrated.
yeah, if like people start stealing it from me like 2 or 3 times in a row, then I'll start to be like, okay, now I know I can do nothing, and they know I can do nothing, and so then you start to realize, okay, I'm probably about to get absolutely crushed here very soon, and then I'll probably start getting a little tense.
Oh, the catastrophic thinking and the spiral already
Yeah.
just starts once the boost is empty. James, for you?
For me, I feel it most in the 1-goal games, in those final moments, or in overtimes. That's really when I can like feel my hands getting sweaty and my heart
You
pounding.
play this game long enough, nothing gets your heart going like a 9-minute overtime.
Yeah, the overtime when you're just like, I have put so much work into this. You know, I don't want to be the one to screw up. That's really that's kind of where my mind thinks.
Positive
You know, it's like,
reinforcement.
yeah, as
It's gonna
Bryce
be me
thinks
who
about, you know,
wins it.
exactly. But I don't think that way.
Yes, you do. You can do it.
Well, I know something else that makes a player's heart rate spike, and that is being asked to do an interview. We've got CJ on the floor with Jorius. Let's check in with what they have to say.
Here with Jorius, aka the Great White, absolutely dominating so far.
Absolutely,
How
you've
are you feeling?
absolutely
Must be
dominated so
feeling pretty good on
far.
stage out here.
I'm so proud of you. I think you have a lot of potential to be the greatest Rocket League player I've ever seen. Bro, shut up,
Which is
bro.
kind of ridiculous because
The heck?
before this whole thing started, we would have been okay with even a loss. So I think that just shows how good we're playing right now and how confident we are in ourselves and each other. And in terms of the heart rate monitors they've been throwing out on the broadcast as well, you seem to be one of the iciest players going around, like 70 BPM during games. Do you
Like
notice how
70
calm you
people
are
during
out
the
there?
games.
Yeah, I mean,
Have
I
you,
notice when I'm very stressed, but yeah, I haven't really felt like that right now. Yeah, and I don't really feel like that on land most of the time either. So, I mean, beforehand I was very curious because I feel kind of calm in game, but it wouldn't have surprised me if I was still on like 120 BPM, but kind of confirmed my suspicions that I actually
feel kind of
actually
calm in
am
game,
calm.
and
on the other side of things, one of your boys, Archie, Team England, it's shown that he's going around 160 BPM. He might be not as icy as he says. Does that surprise you? Yeah, it surprises me a lot. I thought he always seems like he's very cool, and he portrays himself as if he's a bit nonchalant always. So if his BPM is high, it really surprises me a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it could be a fake. Well, best of luck to you guys for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Icy is definitely the word.
Hey,
He is cool as a cucumber.
Some people have a naturally high heart rate. You know, can't cook Archie too much on that.
I haven't seen him look shaky, that's for sure. And the high heart rate, if it does bother him, he doesn't show it.
Well, we'll give our players and our viewers at home a chance to take a quick breather, lower your own heart rates, grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll be right back in 10 minutes with more Rocket League.
10 minutes? Just crazy. I'm at an all-time... Bro, 10 minutes? Alright. That's cool. It gives me time to literally talk to nobody because everyone hates me. So. Where's the gen chat, bro? I hate being blind. I'm literally blind when it comes to Discord. I think what I'm gonna do is low key. I wanna rock. I'm just confused on why I can't use both my cameras. I really want to use my face cam. Oh my god, bro. I had my desktop audio off the whole time. Oh my god, bro. Did I really? Oh god. Oh, that's so stressful, bro. So that whole freaking Belgium versus England game, you guys couldn't hear the game? And no one said anything to me? Man, people just hate me, bro. Because it doesn't matter, huh? You're like, oh yeah, bro, let's just look at this guy's stream and just like leave. Thank you, Seth, for following, though. Oh my god. Awesome Seth with the follow. Dang, that's so unfortunate.
Your armor on, setting the game straight, something to hold on, cause I count on checkmate. You won't be alone, we'll be standing tall, till the day is gone, you find it all the way up. Cause underneath, for everyone to see, held my head up higher, higher, I ain't freaking. That's why I believe what everyone will see. Together we'll be better, never break, we'll make it stronger, stronger, stronger. Together never break, we'll make it stronger, stronger, stronger. Together never break, we'll make it Can you keep up? I'm slowing down. I'm falling back. I lost my crown. Can you keep up? I'm slowing down. I'm falling back. I lost my crown.
What are they playing? What is this music? Like, bro, I know y'all don't want to hear this right now. Yo, I'm about to play some music for y'all. Now, 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 now. Like, what are they playing, bro? Like, I want to be able to play, or not, I want to be able to listen to some music while watching Rocket League, and it'll, like, make me want to do a flip reset. Love my crown. I'm not enjoying that.
We cannot give no. Rolling, knock 'em down. Never slow another round. Pull up, just like that. Got 'em moving round and round. Rolling, knock 'em down. Never slow another round. Pull up, just like that. Got 'em moving round and round. You keep up, I'm slowing down. I'm falling back, I lost my crown. Can you keep up? I'm slowing down. I'm falling back, I lost my crown. Can you keep up? I'm slowing down. I'm falling back,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. Let's remove this. Oh, are we back? Let's go. That's the freaking trophy, bro? Damn.
Day one of the Fifae Finals 2024 featuring Rocket League.
Fifae 2024 Finals.
Through Group A, and so far the results
Let's
were,
go.
well, unpredicted. But
Unpredicted.
We still have a couple matches coming up. They could turn the groups on their
Shut
heads,
up.
and we have in our next match a match of fortunes. Fortunately, joining me on the desk, I have once again Achieves, and we are joined by Hercules. Hercules, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Oh my gosh, guys,
girl named
this
Hercules?
format, for anybody that was hating at home, I'm sorry. This is so much fun to watch go down. It's honestly watching top teams form and get stressed
Not
and
so
frustrated.
easy, is it?
Yeah, it's not so easy, is it, huh? But no, I'm very excited with how things have been going, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and you just came up from casting down on the floor. I was asking James Bot. He was like, I didn't get much of a sense for it. How did you feel down there in the mix?
I felt great. I actually tweeted right before I went out. I was like, last time I tweeted was at the World Championship, so it's been about 2 months. It's very loud down there because you've got so many rounds going on. So you're like concentrated on one thing, and then you hear a scream behind you, and you're like, I know I didn't miss anything. So you turn around a little bit and you're like, no, I gotta look this way. Let me look at the 4 monitors on this side. It's a lot.
It's an embarrassment of riches if riches are Rocket League matches. Cheese, we've been watching from up here, and we can fill Hercules in on some of those matches that she might have missed. Some unexpected results, some very expected.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, I guess some very expected is England for sure.
Yeah.
They're, of course, stereotypically solid, and they're battling through just outside the top 4 currently. But you got to give a lot of credit. Netherlands stomping people. Hello. Welcome to the party. We're glad you're here. And the rest of the top of the group is not who you would expect, that's for sure. We have Germany, Spain, Belgium, so they're all fighting in Saudi Arabia. You were dead on the money here.
Oh, yeah. To anybody who missed my hot take video and saw me, I'm so sorry to the crowd to hear me say this. I said that Saudi was going to have a very tough time in the groups. I didn't think it was going to be this tough, to be fair, but I did predict it a little bit. I mean, these best of 2s are rough. You have to come in swinging out the gate, and yeah, it's been a rough one for them.
Yeah, and we wonder about home team advantage, but it seems like home team pressure is a huge factor in this one as well. But 2 teams who are far from home are looking for a bit of an advantage in this next matchup. We've got Australia versus South Africa for this one.
What?
Now, we've seen some great bits of play from
I'm
both
confused.
teams. Do you think they can pull it together from here, and who will pull it together tighter enough to win?
Oh,
Chiefs.
man. My notes about Australia said they're either feast or famine. They're going to be like draw farmers, and you know, maybe they squeak out a few upsets here or there and make playoffs because you know they're plucky like that. Or they get chewed up and spit out. And right now, it is definitely the latter. So I think for both of these teams, ironically, the best outcome you can hope for is a draw. Neither one of these people wants to lose this because, you know, bottom of the bottom is the objectively worst feeling. So it's like, look, we both got ourselves in this situation. Gentleman's agreement. You take one, I take one. We move on.
Let's have company down here. No one should be here alone. Well, both of these teams did manage to get here to this tournament, though, and that is no small feat, selected to represent their nations. As we're taking a closer look at our teams, Hercules, you've had a chance to talk to them, to get to know these players over the years. Any sense of what they might be bringing to the table that could give them the edge in this matchup?
What the fuck's gonna happen now?
Are kind of prey, I would say, in this bracket.
I think a lot of the times when you look at both of these teams, Australia and South Africa,
Ozzy, I really think we can fucking win this. I think we can win this,
They're
bruv.
going to be the last.
Australia versus
and
who?
OCE as a whole
Who are you
proved
watching?
that so wrong at the World Championship. So I expect nothing less from them. They've had a couple moments where they were up in very important moments. For example, the England match. Yes, it was an unfortunate loss, but for a moment, they looked like they could compete, right? And then on the flip side of things, South Africa, this is one of the most prideful teams
South
I have
Africa
ever met.
versus
Some of the most prideful
Australia.
people in
Let's
general.
go.
I love listening to their interviews. If you ever have the chance to speak to them about what South African Rocket League means to them, it is a beautiful conversation.
And they've said before, they think if we played OCE straight up, like just OCE players, we'd win. Well, here's your chance.
There you go.
See. I'm very excited to check in with South Africa and get a temperature on their thoughts before this match. Let's do it.
My name is Gareth Spears, also known as Snowy, and I'm representing South Africa. For me, it's like the biggest honor, you know, to wear this green and gold jersey. It's just, yeah, it's incredible, and it feels amazing to be able to do it for the first time. You know, if we just win normally, it's like you say, we have our certain fans, but if we win as a country, it has a lot of extra implications. You know, we'd probably get a lot more recognition, you know, from some of the, you know, national bodies in our country, you know, maybe a few local news headlines and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely crossed my mind, and yeah, it certainly adds a little bit of extra pressure and prestigiousness.
Oh, you're so cool, bro. I wish I was you, bro.
South Africa would maybe be,
I actually do, because you're like
maybe be the
competing in
biggest
a real, like,
achievement of our
game,
careers.
so
Like I said,
cool.
just, you know, representing our country, it's pretty much the biggest honor that we can have, you know, as sportsmen. And winning the tournament, you know, representing South Africa would just be, it would be the biggest achievement that we could have, pretty much.
I'm at an all time. Sing it.
A strong-looking team. If you take out the results right now, like if you just take away the results, you're like, wow, okay, that's an amazing team of Rocket League players.
They are good. It has definitely not been the start they were hoping for, but I am looking forward to this one, because this I think is probably one of South Africa's biggest matches of the tournament, as mentioned, because they believe it's like, hey, you know, in the RLCS region, like you said, they don't get a whole lot of respect. And so you take down somebody like Australia, who has at least earned throughout years, you know, of kind of getting dumpstered. You know, you earn a lot of respect for yourself here if you find a win.
Yeah, this is a really big moment for them. I think in particular, Snowy, I've watched so many of his interviews over the time, and again, I just always go back to the word prideful, but in the most respectful way possible. I could not think of three better people currently to be representing this team. I think they have the opportunity to do something really, really great, but like you said, on the flip side of things, Australia, they've just been in Rocket League for so long that they've earned the respect that even when they are down there, they are still considered a threat.
Yeah.
Ew, a
Twitch, we wanna know
PS5
who you
controller.
consider the biggest threat in
Ew.
this matchup. We're taking your votes right now. Australia or South Africa, take your pick.
Let's get it.
And,
Let's get it.
You know,
Wow.
Australia coming out ahead, but quick question. Players to watch in
Disrespectful
each of these
towards
matchups.
freaking South Africa, man.
Herc hit the nail on the head. Snowy, I think, is the one you want to keep your eye on. I mean, To Die For is obviously a phenomenal player on that South African team, and he forces players to beat him, but Snowy is the one who can really get things done on the offensive side of things. And over on the Australian side, I think, you know, I'm actually going to keep focusing on that unfortunate miscomm that seems to be appearing between Fever and Gus. They just can't quite figure out where they want to go on the pitch, and there's could be some holes for South Africa to go through here.
Herc, your
No,
thoughts?
I'm definitely in the same boat. Gus is kind of my player to watch, mainly just because you don't get to watch him very often. But yeah, that's where I'm standing.
All right, a lot to look forward to with this matchup here. You got your players to watch. You've got your two teams fighting for the honor and the glory and the not last position in the group. Send them your energy, and I'm going to send this on down to our incredible team of casters because we've got a match between Australia and South Africa. Let's go.
Well, here we go, Australia versus South Africa. Two teams who haven't had the day go as they would have hoped for so far. 0-10 in games for both of them, Johnny.
Yeah.
As disastrous as it could have been, sadly.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. It hasn't gone to plan, but a great start for Australia in this match.
Wow, Australia up the bat wasn't even looking, bro. Gus, one more touch to freaking fever. Oh my
European
god.
competition. You know,
Are you serious?
Australia will be thinking, you know, not our day against the teams that were slightly, or rather are slightly favored against us. But they'll be supremely confident in this match. This would be devastating. Somebody would have to immediately go check on CJ if Australia lose this.
Yeah, I'd like to see the post-match interview if Australia were to lose this one. For South Africa, I think the key for this one, get themselves early on the scoreboard and basically try and take it from there. We've already seen that Australia have taken a one-goal lead.
We tried it. I know he wanted that other touch.
And that's the last thing
Off,
South Africa
like, coming
want,
down or
they have
coming
been
up.
improving in international competition.
He wanted
They
that
have
last
been
touch there.
starting
Good
to
job,
press into
Gus.
games and then
Keeps it
took the
away.
game in front of a crowd at the World Championships against Pioneers, a fellow OCE team for Australia. More than capable, but I'd say they've not been at their best so far.
Yeah, they've taken, like you said, a game off OCE last time the two regions matched
Fever?
up
Oh,
in
close
international competition. Australia are knocking at the door again here to see if they can double up on their already
Horses.
one-goal lead. Only to die for. Any boost in the tank at the moment. Sweaty and Snowy have got 0 to die for, using everything he had to get that save to the top corner. Australia are all over them early. Last time they played, South Africa versus an Australian team, was at the RLCS World Championship. After 2 games, the series score was 1-1. So that's what they'll be looking to do here. I think a draw would really be a win for South Africa.
Absolutely. Anything that
Gus.
South Africa can get on the board, they'll be
Gus with the
overjoyed with at
controls.
this point.
Crazy. We only had
They're
30
doing lots of
boosts
defending
coming
early
back
doors.
up.
Here
And
comes
Torsus.
Torsos,
Oh my
the old
god.
guard for Australia. Doesn't miss that one.
Yeah, great read there by Torsos.
Torsos.
Completely dust the defender. And
Bro, I
drops it in
love
for
English
2-0.
commentators. They
South
make
Africa
me
have not
laugh
really been able
so
to get
hard.
out their half so far this game. Australia have been all over them. I mean,
Australia
scoring
has
goals
been
has not
all
really
over
been
the
problem
place.
for Australia today. The problem has been that they've leaked to way too many at the other end. And they've also lost.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
quite a
come on,
lot
let's
of
go
leads
South
that they've
Africa. They
managed
got to
to establish.
represent here.
So let's see if they can hold on to this one.
South Africa.
Yeah, Australia, they were 2-0 up and 3-0 up against England that ended up losing that series 2-0. So certainly don't
Yeah,
count
dude, I
South
can't
Africa
believe
out
England
just now. But here comes
low-key
Torsos trying to
sold.
make it 3
They
again.
could have played a little better.
Nearly there. Fever
They did so good that second game.
to be all South Africa.
But
I think job 1
they
for
could have
South
done a
Africa
little
is get the ball out their own half, because right now
How you guys on YouTube doing there? If you guys are interested, you could join me on my Twitch channel. I have my face cam up and I am commentating a little more.
Beautiful rainbow boost. Gets that one
So if
down.
you guys are
Comes
interested, go
Sweaty.
check that out.
Wow.
And South Africa
What a
keep their
shot by
one
Sweaty.
goal
Let's go, South
series,
Africa. It's exactly what
series
we
going.
needed to start it off.
Yeah, this is a great pass by to die for.
Let's go.
And the entirety of the Australian lineup kind of covering mid there. No one in the net, no one able to get a save or get goal side of that relatively slow shot. But it was placed well. Pass made it easy there for the finishing touch.
Snowy puts that one into the centre. South Africa suddenly have a little bit of momentum. It's faked there by Snowy. The shot comes in from to die for. Australia have looked nervy when they've easily coming back against them. Sweaty, it's the post again.
Try there by South
Africa having it all their own way right now.
Oh, not the pressure, Snowy.
To die for
And
this
his
time
teammate
onto the
to
corner.
die. To die
Forward,
for.
goes to the bump as he couldn't
That's a
quite
fire
control
name.
the ball. South Africa suddenly have something to chase, Johnny.
Yeah, Australia's
last man.
defense has really not
Come
been
on,
impressing
Sweaty.
us today. And again,
He's got to clutch up
they're
here.
looking nervous every time the ball gets
Oh,
anywhere
of course,
near
this
their
just
goal.
blocks his teammate. Gus, maybe
Still
double.
got so much
Gus,
going the other
what
way.
an
Gus
angle
doubles
by
in.
Gus!
Once again, to
Are
make
you
it 3-1.
serious?
Offensively, Australia have been
What an
excellent,
angle by Gus.
and it's not been a one-player effort. Everybody
How,
getting involved.
how did he even
Gus
get
on the
that
score sheet
through
there with a great
between
goal.
two
The backboard
people?
defending is looking like a little bit of a weakness right now for South
That's a
Africa.
joke.
Every time Australia go high, South Africa seem to be all over them in that regard.
Dude, they're
and
playing
able to
really good right now, though.
keep putting down
Australia
these
is
shots.
playing really good.
So South Africa will
People
have
had
taken
them
half
at the
from the goal
goal
that they
for
got
80?
and the period of somewhat sustained pressure they received after.
80%.
Australia win this kickoff and keep the attack going. A couple of minutes
Australia
left.
win rate.
Australia
I'm gonna
3
write
goals
that
for the good. Will want to keep pumping up their numbers of goal differential as well. As Snowy and
Australia
Fever
win rate.
charge into each other with this ball in the corner. Fever now chasing it down.
Oh.
It's going high. Could be a
Saudi.
chance for Torsos. May well be 4, and it is now.
Not Saudi, I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's a
Oh my
great
God.
finish there by Torsos. The first shot was almost good enough to go in by itself, but it's more important that he didn't shoot it right at
Damn,
the goalkeepers.
Torsos
They're
just
all
gets it in,
panicking
though.
for South
South
Africa.
Africa needs to step
Once
it up
again,
here.
they just cannot contain this pressure coming their way
South
at the hands of the
Africa.
Australians. Well, this game is getting a little bit out of control. I know you'll like this, Cole. England are 2-1 up against the Netherlands. And
Yeah, whoever's watching
we've
right
got
now, I
ties
appreciate
to
you
tie
for
game
watching,
one
man,
between
on
Germany and
YouTube.
Belgium, 1-1. Saudi Arabia 2-0 up on Spain
go.
as they look to regain after a pretty middling start from them in Group A.
Yeah, interesting matches all around the board, and they can all be watched online as well if there's any of those that take your fancy. But we're going to stay right here with Australia versus South Africa, just to make sure we give these two teams the respect that they deserve, representing their nations.
South Africa need to represent this last minute here. They're only down 3. They can make something happen.
No longer will they be pointless.
You get a quick goal here.
Themselves at least one if they can see this one over.
They're not getting enough momentum.
So he puts it forwards. Gus is coming into the corner. Sweaty's up already. I think South Africa, they're improving in their defending as this game goes on, but Australia have been outpacing them in the most.
Yeah, the Australian offense is just far too much for them in game 1. And once again, Gus has just gone through.
Oh my God, with Australia
5-1.
again.
And
what is... Yo, Gus is going
really
crazy right
badly
now.
about the
Is
Australian offense. Maybe they've overcommitted today.
I looked away for 1 second, I see Gus score.
Are
you serious?
No question about it.
What pace from Gus there as well. That
yeah,
one into
Gus
the corner.
Is keeping in some
Australia
speed,
have
man.
their 5th against South
Hella
Africa.
speed.
Yeah, pretty much confirmed then. Australia.
We haven't really seen much from Fever. It's just been really Forces and Gus, but they're just making plays. Like Fever's just playing his position.
And England have also defeated Netherlands. Germany, Belgium is the only game 1 left right now. All the other
Sweaty with almost a crazy touch there. I thought he messed up.
It's boomed long to die for. With the save onto the back, went for the psycho. It was a valiant effort. Had to make sure he didn't own goal in. That's always the first thing to ensure you don't do when you go for one of those.
Just has the
Can be
control.
risky. Gus goes over the top, gets one more little touch.
Forces up the Fever.
But Australia easing their way
Nothing.
to a game 1 victory here, and their
yeah, it is
first
true.
point
What
on
the
the
freaking
board. Somewhere in
commentator
here,
just said,
CJ
man.
is in raptures.
He
He is loving this
there
one.
for Australia.
As the ball bounces, he might get a 0-second goal. This could somewhat dampen CJ's resolve, and it does. South Africa get a second.
A little too late by South Africa, but
bare minimum for
they're happy
for Australia.
Oh no, it's Australia.
They're celebrating that win, which is good to see. But we know this team is capable of so much more, so they will not be satisfied.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
This one
Y'all got it, bro.
Not even close
Lock
to
in.
it. And now South Africa are playing spoiler. They, like I said, coming into this,
don't worry about
a
it.
draw would really feel like a win for them to tie Australia.
Yeah, see, look, laugh it off. Laugh it off. Next game. Oh, they're already started?
A draw would feel like a loss, especially from this point.
There's also prize money for finishing 7th over
yeah, I mean, Fever got the first goal, but that was
can
it,
steal
bro.
a point, then they give themselves an opportunity just to steal one more game later on down the line at least. But that goal from Gus was a bit of a stunner. I love the pace that he showed. I always feel impressed when a player sort of bounces off the wall, all in one smooth motion. Beautiful to witness.
Immediate recoveries, unlike ourselves, Cole, when we play.
Yeah, we've
I could have seen something better from them. But, you know, South Africa, I know I can see a little bit of some plays and better defense.
So the two
and more counter-attack opportunities.
Is Germany's flag falling over to become Belgium? Is Belgium's flag falling over to become Germany?
I feel like Germany's flag is the more naturally upright.
Do you think it
fell over? I feel like
over?
horizontal is more regular.
Right, okay. Belgium's flag is Germany's flag falling over according to Cole.
Yeah.
You can let him know on social
Are they
media.
playing right now?
Apologies to any Belgians offended by my statements. I didn't mean it, I swear. But yeah, over here, we're going to have South Africa digging deep. This is their best chance of a
Belgium,
game
they are
so
playing
far.
right now, I think.
And it's coming right up against Australia. Will they be able to take it?
They do still play England later on today.
Let's go, Trank. Thank you, first time chatter.
We'll see. Currently 1-0 up against Netherlands.
Yeah, dude.
England. Johnny boy.
This is some good games. I'm not gonna lie. This is some really good gameplay.
Oh, sorry, it's a World Cup.
South Africa, that last game, I don't know if you saw it, but they need to step it up a little bit.
Well, he probably didn't qualify if I had to guess.
We want South Africa to step it up a little bit. We want them to play a little bit of a better game.
You got bad pipes,
British
though.
commentators,
We do.
man,
So that's not bad. That's
hilarious.
cool. That's a decent little compromise for you.
I guess.
What's these guys' ranks? I'm not really sure.
And
I would guess
this will be a
that's
close
SSL,
game
man.
too.
I hope so.
They're playing for
I mean,
their country.
I would love to see
I'm actually gonna check.
the heart rate monitor on Australia if they're tied.
I know the Australia dudes are really good.
True. I mean, yeah, Australia
I
have
wanna
been
check what rank.
Getting deep into games.
Because it is true, they could
without
have some bad
winning
ranks
games
in for
to
their
this point. I
country.
think they've been in 1 or 2
You never
overtimes
know.
as well. So
They
are
all
by no
seem to
means
be playing
pushovers.
really
They've
good.
lost lots of games. Don't get me wrong. But as was said on desk, take the results out of it, and they're a great team.
Oh, nice back post approach by Fever. 1-0 Australia.
Fever, oh my god,
South
Fever
Africa
gets the
did not
first
see it
goal
coming.
again
Gus
to start
manages
it
get the ball
off. Are you serious?
Bumping Sweaty into the net.
Bro, what's going on with them? Yeah, they always have 2 people in the net covering it, and they still end up scoring.
And we can confirm for
Die
all
for,
of
so
you
just to die for
Belgians
no
and Germans
period?
and just general fans from around the world, Belgium have beaten Germany in game 1. That's a huge, huge match. for two teams who are extremely closely situated. Just like these two.
So
on your
to die
screen
for
are.
SSL.
The other side of the table.
Australia only 1 goal to the good, so South Africa doing better at this point than they were in game number 1. This is the baby steps we always want to see. As
I don't know if
tries
this is
to
the
fake
right
to die for
sweaty.
there on the goal line. To die for the key South African player across the Limitless season last year and at Worlds as well. He's the one they turn to die for. He goes for the... I thought it was going to be a musty for a second. In the end, it was a fake. Maybe he should have committed because here comes Fever, though. He's got the flip reset, sends it high onto the backboard. The backboard defense for South Africa hasn't been the best, but thankfully for them, Australia did it for him.
Yeah, Fever did a bit too much there. Maybe could have just
I mean, the only sweaty I found was
all
GC.
over South Africa, battering the crossbars, post to the far side of the box.
Yeah, they're
South
definitely
Africa
not all pro
finally break
level.
free.
Like the die for is SSL, he's peak 2180.
He did get a shot on target.
It says sweaty, I don't know.
But
it says he's peak
easily defended at the end of the day by Australia. There was a third man back.
But there's just a
Australia
couple
not
sweaty,
leaving their
you
net
know.
open, which is
There's so
great
many.
to see from a team who have struggled defensively today.
Snowy up against Fever. Into
does
the
it
center
count
of
if
this
it's
goes.
all
South Africa
cap?
looking somewhat better again.
All their names
For a
be
second,
all
the
cap.
third man was going to charge that one down. There was a demo there. Sweaty gets it back towards Snowy, who goes high to the dive for. So decent passing plays right now from South Africa. It's not too much at the other end at this point. It's those key touches they seem to be missing.
not really sure.
Double commits won't help either.
He's snowy.
Australia happy to keep this one in their own half just for a little while and keep it looking fairly
Bro,
neutral.
champ.
They'll be
No,
comfortable.
no way.
They can show patience and eventually get the goal that they need. But
Epic
I think
Games?
that they may come to regret it if they don't try and kill this one while they can.
Yeah, it would be wise to continue attacking. Australia have looked good when they just pile the pressure on. And that's really going to, I think, help them build confidence, not just for this series, but for
There's
future
just a couple
series.
people
We've
with
got
the
a long way
same
to go.
name,
Australia
too, which is
looking
weird.
pretty
Okay,
out
it
of it
says
at the
this
bottom of
guy's-
the table. But if you can rack up a few wins in
Okay,
a row,
this
then
guy's on
you're
a
right
Smurf.
back in the mix. And we've got
Snowy's on a
another
Smurf.
round robin tomorrow. This is just the first day of the action.
Hey, he has to.
Oh, lovely 1-2
Yeah.
pass. Snowy
This
puts
dude's
it
on a
in. It's
Smurf.
1-1.
I had a
I've only
feeling that if
seen
Australia didn't commit soon,
couple
they were
seasons
going to
ago, he
feel
doesn't even have
regret.
his
Gus, he
rank
just gets
reward.
trapped
No
in
way.
front of his own goal. I don't think he
Yeah,
expected
Fever is
the
nasty,
Nightfall
but
either
bro,
to be there
yo,
or be
Gus,
as quick as he was.
Gus and Torsus, last
and there
game,
was Snowy with the
so
finish.
last game,
South
Australia
Africa
won
equalized.
5-2.
Australia not going to have game 2
Gus
their own
and
way.
Fever, or
This
Gus
is
and
where it
Torsus
gets
literally went crazy
extremely
after
interesting.
Fever's first
Australia
goal. Like, went so
will
stupid.
be able
Gus
to build
is just
some momentum
crazy.
in an attempted comeback in the group if they can win this. If they lose this, this is as good as over.
You guys
This
are
team is
watching
going
on
to be so in the
YouTube.
bin
Don't be afraid
mentally.
to check me out on Twitch.
South Africa will be
Probably some
over
more
the
active
moon with a
people
point
there.
here against a nation who have been in Rocket League so much longer than they have, been in international competition so much longer than they have. Now, what on earth is going on in the Australian defensive end? Gus has a bit of spare time on the ball. Luckily
Yeah,
for
bro,
them.
Gus is so
and a great
good,
last touch
bro.
as well. South Africa got to be careful. They're boxing up at the near post here, Australia. Looking to capitalise.
They have to respect the Australian reads off those corners as well and those walls. Tadifo has boost. South Africa do seem to be keeping plenty in the attack, helping their defense. Gus goes into the corner yet again. He shoots it. It's
Fuck
too high
Gus,
though.
bro.
20
Like,
sends
what?
this one high. Tosses his
That's what I'm saying, bro. We could be. Yo, I could have low key. If I knew this was a thing, I would have signed up for Lebanon. I would have signed up for Lebanon, and all three of us could have played. You guys could have represented my country
Great
with
touch
me.
by Fever. Team pitch
Just
by
cause.
Australia bounces into the middle. It's
I wonder who's playing for Team USA.
Down the center of the pitch and Gus back pass to
They
Fever
said who
is a
the
good
team
one.
was. I just forgot.
Australia's
I know one
right
of
in
them's
the pitch
Red
right now, but unlike earlier, South Africa are spreading out as well.
Yeah,
They're
bro,
not
that
getting
would have been
clogged
fine.
up in
Hey,
one
but like
spot
this is the
all
first
getting
time they're
outplayed
ever
by the
doing
same
this.
touch.
So
That's a
next
great
time they're
drive
doing something
challenge.
like this,
South Africa
I'm gonna
coming
look
forward
out
as
for
die
that.
for it, unable to get Gus to panic on the backboard.
Imagine representing
Does steal the
Lebanon
boost away as he leaves
for
the half
freaking Rocket League, bro.
Just ran out of
That would
boost.
be so
They used
sick.
every bit of it to hit
Oh,
the
Dragon
ball,
Lord,
and
what's
after
up,
that could be too
Dragon
much
Lord?
more
How you
after.
doing?
South Africa keep this attack going. Gus.
How you doing
has
there?
to use
Yo,
all of his.
I'm
That
talking
one's
to
the center.
another
So
guy
Michael
on
charges
Twitch
on
right
and
now.
shoots.
If you wanna join me on Twitch,
It's
actually,
coming
at my
back, but not
face
in
cam.
time. It's a goal.
And to die for. I didn't even see what
39
happened.
seconds to go, and it's South Africa in front.
I'm good, bro. Just trying to enjoy the
To die
game.
for.
This is some good
Spots an
gameplay.
opening between
I
everyone.
was just talking to my friend. I'm like,
Australia
most
didn't
of
have
these
anybody
players
back.
aren't
They've
really
got to pull
pros. They're not
something out
all
of the bag here, bro.
SSLs.
This will be the end.
Like
surely,
we're around
of
GC, you
Australia's
know. Like I
attempt
feel
to
like we
make it
can
out of the
compete
group.
in this.
No more chances
And
after this for
I'm from
Australia. They've gone for the
Lebanon,
slow
so
kick.
we could have probably made a
Gets the
team
50, but it comes
to
Snowy.
compete for
Nearly works out for them from the
the country
restart.
Lebanon.
Not to be on this
And I wanna
occasion,
do that
Gus.
next time. I
Perfect
think that'd
first
be
touch.
hilarious.
Second one
Yeah.
as well. Fever's coming in. He is
Oh
the
my
crossbar.
God, Fever
And now
just
Snowy
misses off the
charges down the
post.
ball. No no boost.
Forces the dust! Sweaty saves it! Oh my god.
Africa refusing to fall. 20 seconds to go. South Africa looking to
Oh,
pick up their
17
first point in
fever.
the tournament and deny
Snowy's gonna get the
Australia
double.
two.
Gus.
14 seconds to go now.
Forces
Australia
Gus.
sending
Oh my
absolutely
god,
everybody.
no.
It's the only option they've got right now, but South Africa
Joe,
hold
put
on.
up your volume for your voice.
They're about to
Alright,
make
well, my
history. South
fault.
Africa with their first point
That
in
should
the
be better.
FIFA World Cup featuring Rocket League.
Yeah, I would have signed up if I could.
It has to be now for Australia. Fever keeps it alive.
Yeah, wait, what country would have?
Cross
What are you
wants to
signed
get
up
this
for,
second
Dragon
touch to
Lord?
the redirect. He can't do it. Gus into the middle to die for.
Nah,
Just
to die
has
for puts
let
it down,
go.
and South
And
Africa
South
draw the
Africa
series.
With a huge moment in their
Let's go.
region's
Do I sound better,
history.
Trank?
Claim a point from Australia.
Unbelievable.
I don't remember any of the countries. Well, they're Australia and South Africa just played. There is for this group
Snowy,
specifically.
Shaky start for you boys throughout this tournament so far. Mindset-wise, how did you reset
For this group
series?
specifically, there's Netherlands, Spain, Germany, Belgium, Saudi Arabia, and England. I wanted England to win so bad.
Like I was struggling a bit. I had like a bit of a migraine, so it was rough. And obviously we're playing good teams, but we knew the series was good for us, so we just reset for this matchup, and yeah, we'll take a draw.
Well, you know what? We want to see more of that energy coming on through. Thanks for joining me, GG's again. We're going to go ahead and check in with the Germany and Belgium showdown.
No, Joe's streaming.
Well, here we go. Germany versus
streaming-
Belgium. The only
Joe's
one of our
streaming on
matches
Twitch
still ongoing
and
as
YouTube
England and
right
Netherlands
now.
draw.
The
Saudi
Rocket
Arabia
League
get their
World
win against
Cup.
Spain.
FIFA E World Cup.
Now we have these guys up
I don't
against
even
him.
know.
Rizek is charging this one down. Belgium actually took
Germany
game
and
number 1.
Belgium had a
So I'd
good
say it's a bit
game.
of an upset based on how
Australia
things have gone so
and
far, but Germany trying to make sure they don't give away all 3 points.
Australia and
This is
South
not good for
Africa
the
just played,
teams
bro.
down at the bottom of the table right now. Australia,
I was telling
they
my
are trying to
friend, I'm
make
like,
it out of the
yo.
group with comebacks tomorrow, or now even further back with Belgium gaining on them. What a save there by Rizek.
Yeah, bro, yeah. Astral went
Belgium.
stupid in this game.
But they
Literally
really
stupid
have
in this game.
Synergized so well. Compact.
Like, I was
has been
like,
one of
what
the
the
most
hell?
composed players.
This was the first game I
evidenced
watched today.
by the heart rate monitors. We don't just have to guess based on
Bro,
body
I don't know.
language.
It's just, this is
we
the
have
first group.
got evidence to prove it.
Just chilling.
Can they tie
I could
this
play
one?
something with y'all
Germany
while this is streaming.
trying to stay at the top end of the table.
Astro
here.
and
They'll
Natoa
drop
pros?
down to
Yeah,
fourth
bro.
if they
They're
don't
going
get at least
freaking
a point
crazy.
here.
Even
Germany,
Compact
the more
was doing
complete
good.
team, I would say, with the 3 of them, at least on current form, the 3
Well,
of
yo,
these
I'll
guys
play
more
something
likely
with y'all.
to be making lands, apart from Atto for Belgium. Astro hasn't for a while. Compact.
Little bit videos
Made
much
an
louder
RLCS
than
major,
you.
So he is
Okay.
stepping up incredibly well so far for Belgium, based
Really
on what
good.
we've seen. And this one is going to go down to the final
Is that better,
30
Trank?
seconds.
Germany have yet to lose the series.
Wait, though,
today.
they're playing their second
2
stage
wins,
right now?
3
Oh,
draws,
shoot.
no
They're
losses. This
rematching?
could be their first loss. If Compact faces them again is a fake
Whoa,
point
I didn't
for
even know this was
Compact. Whether or not he
live,
meant
bro.
it,
I didn't know.
it's
I
gone
knew they
in.
were playing.
1v2
I knew
play
Germany was
from
playing, but I thought this was the
Rookie.
replays.
Yeah, making his
Oh,
statement is
dang.
Compact. This is what international
Oh, I
competition
want
is
Belgium
all
to win.
about.
Want to
The
run some
players that we
RL?
don't usually
Yeah, bro,
turn
yo.
to stepping
Add me on
up
Discord.
when they have their
I'm gonna send-
chances. And Germany so far.
I'll send you
under
my Discord in the
20 seconds
chat.
away, might get
And
into
if you
the
want, bro, yo,
equalizer, but not this
come to
time.
Twitch
And
if
I
you
do
want
want to
to
give credit to
interact with
Compact.
my
It
other
looked like
friend
he was
on
just faking a flick, backing it up
the
with a 50 that
comments.
he didn't need because the
You
fake
see
worked
my
out
face
so
cam.
well. 10 seconds to go now. Belgium
Discord.
looking to send themselves back into the top 4, and I think Germany would actually plummet to 5th
Bro,
if they can't
oh my
get a goal here.
god, dude.
It has to be now. Atto is just
I don't use
bullying
Discord.
them away.
That's all
Top
good.
Keeps it up as long as he can. It's not long
If you
enough.
copy and paste
And we have
my exact
victory here
name,
for the
like with the O's with the slash in it,
What an
that's my
interesting
epic
group we've got
username.
now.
It's just
It
Mojo
is
with
gonna
the
be
2 slashes.
So close in the middle. Germany
and
will
the
be
O's.
devastated. Their first loss in
You
the
just have
group,
to
but
probably
Belgium
copy and paste that
with a win
from,
against
like,
one of the biggest
internet.
rivals. Let's head to Veracity and hear about it.
Atto, talk
Yeah,
to
these
me,
are fire
a bit of
matchups,
a
Train.
Back and forth matchup that we've just seen from you and the boys. How is everybody feeling heading into
Dang,
that
bro, I
series?
didn't know they were actually
it was the most
playing,
important
bro.
days of, the tournament final because they are second and it
Let's
was our
go.
first, so
How you guys doing on YouTube? If you want, join me on Twitch.
And how about
Or
for
can you
next
stay on
series, how
YouTube?
are
I
the
don't
boys
even care, but
feeling?
Twitch, I
What's
just
the
have my
kind of
face
discussions that
cam,
take
and
place
I have my
amongst the
other
team?
friend talking in here.
Against Spain, it's gonna be last match, so.
Oh, yes, I really, I think I
to do
played
1-1,
really
but,
good.
if we
Wait,
need
no,
to
no,
be
I need to,
like
I need a better
we're gonna give
accent.
everything and we are feeling good in the game, so.
I think we played really good game, and I think next time we will definitely win and play a little better. Oh my god, bro, I love it. I love the accents, bro. Next time, we'll
that's
see
a
you next
question
time.
that I am going to pass right down the line. Achieving Turk 2-0 in their future, is it?
Hey, if you told me that they were going to 2-0 Germany as well, I would have been like, but at the same time, I put kind of
Yeah,
Germany
bro.
and Spain kind of on the same level. So hey, why
Dude,
not?
oh my
I
God,
could
look
see
at
it.
Compact
Compact's
shots,
putting
bro. What's
all
the
the
next
goals
set?
in the back of the net today, so fair play.
No, honestly,
Are you serious?
Compact has looked incredible. I'm very pleased with his performance right now, and yeah, if
We're
they
gonna
stay at this
predict some
inconsistency,
Germany.
I don't really see Spain any more of a threat than I did Germany.
I want to know what the set's gonna
rookie,
be.
as I understand it, able to
See,
bring
Germany
so much
versus
to bear
Netherlands.
in a high-stakes competition like this, the Chiefs.
Yeah, a lot of pressure to have your first performance be representing your country and then a long travel time as well. So having a heck of a start, but is it beginner's luck? Who's to say? But looking at around at a few of the other matches, England and the Netherlands, absolute battle, of course. Ended up being a draw, but that didn't deprive us of some sweet, sweet goals. A nice little nasty pinch into the top for Mike Boy. He's been putting the ball in the back of the net today, too.
Yeah, my boy,
win the set.
he's been on his moments here, but so have Australia and
Why is it
South
closing in
Africa.
19 minutes, bro?
Yes,
Are they taking a break?
But they had their shining moments, and again, same for
They're probably
Belgium.
taking another
this
break.
has just been nasty throughout the entire day. Something not a lot of people expected.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see
Hold on, I need to see
who
this.
lights up on land and who
Close back
actually
up.
kind of shrinks back a little
Who
bit.
will win
It's
the
a
set?
great,
Netherlands versus Germany.
esport that we get to see both played from home, played in person, played in front of big audiences, played in quiet places. All of this has a huge effect on the players here, and we're seeing that in the mix-up of this group. The results from our round 6 now you're seeing on screen.
Yeah,
And
this
we
is
were
the
focusing
group
in
right
on
now,
that
right? If you guys don't know,
Australia-South
Dragon
Africa
Lord,
match when we
this is the group.
started. It was a draw, as I believe
Yes.
you
This is
wished
crazy
for,
right
you
now.
predicted.
We needed the honorable
Like, this is actually insane.
gentleman's agreement. But actually, there was certainly no guarantee of that. After that first game, 5-2, I was like, oh boy, it may not go that way. So way to battle back, way to stop the bleeding for South Africa, find a way to come out with a win, even better for them.
Yeah, showing huge talent on both
Showing
teams.
huge talent.
Oh yeah, no,
I love to see it.
I'm completely right there with the
Hilarious.
Chiefs. I mean, they both needed to have their
Shut
own
up.
shining moments, like I said before, right? And they each got to have that time to prove themselves a little bit. But it is not the end. You do still have to go again, and hopefully they can carry each of their wins with them into the next one with a little positivity.
Yeah, we've got one more round in Group A to go, so I want to say it could still be anybody's, but well,
It's only one more
it's just 'cause
round?
I'm not good at math.
Group
It's not
A?
because I truly believe that. But we do have a Netherlands and Saudi Arabia focus for our final match. And I just want to say, that was locked in yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We did not write this script. We did not intend for Netherlands to make it such a dominating performance. And we did not make Saudi Arabia into such a difficult position. They did that all on their own, Herc.
Oh yeah, no, it is so incredible to be watching the Netherlands do what they have been doing throughout the entire day. It was to the point that I'm texting Violent Panda's wife, and I'm like, they're literally first right now. They're still going. It's not ending. And I'm like, and the people that thought I was crazy for saying Saudi was going to struggle, I'm out there like, haha, I told y'all. So
I tried to tell you.
This matchup is going to be really, really fun because it's a battle of who is currently #1 and who should be #1.
Yeah, absolutely. Finding these results for each team is a heart-pounding experience. And as I said, we were
Oh,
just
what we
looking
playing?
at that last South Africa and Australia matchup. We do
Fork
have some
knife?
heart rate results from that. Let's check in on how our team performed.
Whoa! Who is that to die for? Is just like, yeah, man.
Is he like even
50
alive? Was
50
bracelet
What?
up to the peak of like
Bro,
75.
look at this dude's
What's the
heart rate, bro.
average?
This is their heart rate during the game.
Fitness.
Asleep in
Is
the
he
chair
dead?
As he's destroying
Like,
people.
what?
That is crazy.
I don't think I've seen anybody that
No,
low
he's been
yet.
calm the
It's like,
whole
we gotta check
game,
your blood
bro, and he
pressure,
was
my
going
guy.
It's like
crazy.
either the bracelet's on
Is
or
he
not, or
dead?
he's on another level.
He's chilling. He's good. I'm a little worried about Snowy. Snowy right in the middle performance-wise, but didn't mention he had a migraine.
Bro, I think this is
coming
actually
into
really
the
cool. I think it's
game.
really
Might
cool that
have
they have the heart
impacted
rates
his performance.
like during the
Then
game.
again, he came out in such a strong way in the matchup. Maybe
Yeah.
Michael Jordan flu situation. I don't know.
Oh gosh. No, nothing worse than trying to play Rocket League.
You
without
added me?
hitting
Thanks,
the
bro.
power.
I'll
Definitely don't
add
wanna
you
think
back at
about
some point.
How to hit the ball, and then you also ask me
After
where
the
to hit
stream,
the ball.
probably.
That's too much with a
That's
micro.
2 questions.
That's
I
a lot.
want it best.
If you want them to.
That's too much work. Don't look at me. I'm a diamond.
No.
I just talk about it.
But Snowy is working hard today, so day's almost over. One more round. Lock it down. Best
Day's
you got,
almost
buddy.
over. They said one
Day's
more
almost
round.
over
Bet.
for Group A, of course. We've still got a whole group of Rocket League coming up after. But first, we've got CJ on the floor. What's going on down there, bud?
we actually have the Rocket Baguette stream here, the French alternate stream for the FIFA E-World Cup, and we're just going to gate crash this thing and just get amongst it. So let's jump straight in. Here's all the production team. I think we're just going to get right into it. Let's go. Oh, here we are with the stream. Hello, here we are, guys. Whoa. Oh,
This
sorry.
fucking clown. Here we are with Australia. Here we are.
It's the
Fucking
FIFA
clown,
World Cup.
bro.
Let's pause the match. Let's have a little chat real quick, guys. How are you enjoying the FIFA E-World Cup so far?
So far, it's super good. Everyone is super nice. The competition is insane. The setup is very, very good. And we're so happy to be here.
And I'm sure you're excited to see Team France Group B coming up shortly.
Of course, we can't wait for what to see the team, the entire team with Bachira, Monkey Moon, and Zen. So yeah, it will be great.
Thank you for
Super
adding me,
exciting
Dragon
so far.
Lord.
The heart rate monitors as well on the players. You guys
Don't be afraid to hit that
seeing,
subscribe and
who's
like
icy,
button for
who's
me,
feeling,
bro.
Nervous.
Yeah, seeing the variation.
And I'm gonna start this.
yeah,
I
it's,
haven't been
it's
streaming a
super-
lot
it's
recently,
new,
but I'm gonna
it's
start
new, it's
streaming
super
way
fun,
more,
yeah,
especially
and,
on
yeah,
Twitch.
You can see who's stressed, who's not, and yeah.
And who's been the most impressive country or nation so far, would you say?
Well, I think Netherlands. I think Netherlands because I didn't expect them to be top one and at the end of a Group A. And Saudi is, well, it's surprising to see them at top 5.
Yeah, they're not doing good so far, but Netherlands are very solid, like very well organized, very strong team so far.
And who's the biggest competition to France in this tournament?
Well, we thought Saudi Arabia. So far, no.
Morocco, yes, it could be. Yeah.
And Brazil, we need to be careful about Brazil.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of great teams. We're having so much fun here at the FIFA World Cup. Alternate streams everywhere as well, so make sure you check it out. FIFA.gg.
Make sure you fucking check it out.
Make sure you get as well. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you, CJ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, CJ. Love checking in with everybody on the floor. It looks so fun down there. We're trapped in this box of cheese. It's
a
cool box.
It highlights.
It's a big box. It is.
It highlights when you.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough about that. Let's focus back on
It
what
highlights-
we're focused on, which is
it
Rocket
highlights
League,
when
and
someone
I promised
talks.
you a Netherlands and Saudi Arabia match. And I
It
think I just
highlights
made
when
that
someone
up. It's
talks
actually
on my
Netherlands
screen.
and Germany.
When
I
you-
can
when you
read,
two
and
talk.
we are getting into it here. Big
Just switch to Mac.
matchup for both of these teams.
Baby, speak.
Now, Chiefs, as we're taking a look at how they've performed throughout the day, their stamina, their heart rates.
They keep
their-
switching
I
back
don't
and
know what they
forth.
had for lunch and what time that was. This is it. This is their last
Yeah, you
chance
could.
to
Yeah, you
earn
could
points
choose,
in this
but like
group.
it just switches for me.
Today.
It's Germany. Yeah, today in this group is
What's the name?
Is Germany gonna do it to Netherlands?
You know, I don't know if Germany's going to win, but I would not be surprised to see a draw. They're both playing very,
So
very
what's
well.
Yo-Yo-Ita's name?
And Germany has proven surprisingly
Sophia what?
resilient on defense. And
Sophia
Netherlands,
Florian?
Yeah, you're playing well, but they've definitely shown they're an incredibly tough nut to crack. So I wouldn't be surprised if Germany had a very solid goal differential at the end of the group stage.
All right, let's check in on Germany and see how they are shaping up themselves.
I'm Tox. I represent Team Germany for the tournament. Well, I think representing Germany for the FIFA World Cup is an honor. It's a great opportunity to make our nation proud. Yeah, we're very excited and we're looking forward to it. To me, winning this
Sophia
tournament would mean
Florentino.
everything, honestly. It would finally be a personal achievement that I've been looking for my whole career, basically. I think as a team as well, since we're also familiar
It's okay.
with each other, we're very good friends.
Sophia Alvarez goes hard.
It will be unfathomable for us to win the game, win the tournament. So yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it.
Strong rosters across the board for both teams. But before you get in this matchup, Herc, I want to ask you, player to watch out for, your pick.
Why is it telling me to pick my
Hard one
favorites?
because the entire team is somebody I want to watch. These are, again, as an EU stan, you've been wanting these three players to do well for years. If I gotta go one in particular, though, honestly, I think I'm gonna go Rizex. Actually, I think Top
Fortnite?
and Raziers have kind of shown their own a little bit. I want to see what Rizex brings to the table. I think he brings a lot, but I want this to be his step-up moment.
Yeah, something for the frag reel.
Yeah.
Steve's, anything, anyone to watch out for? Did I date myself?
No, it's just a great term. but I think if she's taking the Germany side, I'll go ahead and take the Netherlands side. I am still going to double down on Oli. I think he's been having a great day so far, and I think you get a great chance to cement a potential top player of the day performance if he has a good one here and says, look, man, I crushed it all day. Come take it from me.
Whew, we'll see who takes it in this next matchup. Twitch, we want to know who you think will win. Will it be the Netherlands? Will it be Germany? And if they overwhelmingly select Germany, does that affect either of your opinions, Herc?
Absolutely not.
Damn,
No, not at all.
85%. That Germany's gonna win.
Twitch picked it. I don't want it now.
Through and through. Not really. I'm Austria over Germany. But in this case, I am rooting for Germany in solidarity of that. And those guys are my friends. And no, by no means. I do still think that Netherlands is absolutely incredible and the performance is going to be really well. But I do kind of string along the lines of Achieves that I do see this turning into a draw.
Yeah, only 28% for the team that's currently at the top of the group is wild to me. I don't know. I don't know what happened. What did the Netherlands do to you guys in the Twitch chat? Because I felt like they've earned a bit more goodwill than that. But what do I know?
They're trying to write anime plot lines here. Look at my Saiyans are cruising to the top. But if they did that the whole group, it would be a little less exciting. So now's the time for the others to come in, throw some hands.
Isn't it Netherlands?
It's going to be a tough one. I'm curious to see how aggressive Germany wants to be, because you know, it's the two conflicting 1v1 spheres, because we've seen the Netherlands today being like, yep, we're going to go out there, we're going to go take the game, we set the pace, we drive it.
Oh, shit.
And when you have
I'll check after I'm done streaming. I'll see if I can
play strong in that 1v1 side. Do you want to actually try and take
I'll see if I can play after the stream.
Or do you want to just keep doing what you're doing all day and say, look, we'll fight out on the counterattack and see what you can do against
Bro, I need to know what team this is. I don't know if it's Netherlands.
You know, aggressive as they are and as aggressive as Netherlands are,
yeah,
it's a very defensive versus offensive game right now, and that's kind of the battle we're looking at.
We'll find out how it goes. Let's send it on down to the casters. It's time for Netherlands versus Germany.
Netherlands versus Germany.
Well, here we go. The Netherlands, they started off incredibly hot. And you can ignore our overlay at the top there. They've not already won a game. It is very much 0-0, we promise. You've not missed a single second of Rocket League action here on the main broadcast as Netherlands attempt to continue their previous dominance. They've started off this game almost getting an early lead.
Let's go Germany, let's go Netherlands. This is going to be a good game. They're both really good teams. I'm surprised the polls were a little closer.
We thought there would be one clear
they really want Germany to win
for second place. But Netherlands
all right, let's see it.
And they can further establish themselves with a win today.
Oli with the double! Oh my god!
Germany, who are sitting down
Rizex.
there in fifth place right now,
I don't know if this is the last game of the day.
In Germany,
it
they've got
could
themselves
possibly
a couple of wins,
be.
and as we're seeing in the middle of the pack there, one win can really leap.
One win could really do it. Like, shut up, bro. These English commentators are hilarious, but I could be better, you know?
As well. It doesn't end here. Every team plays each other twice.
You know, I really think Germany got this, but if the Netherlands can just stay strong, then we could really fight through and see a good series at the end of this.
So they have started to slow down as we thought they might, you know, as any team would.
Jorius.
Mike Boy is able to
Oli.
center towards Oli, actually on the wall towards Oli. He was staying in the
Oli
center.
tries the 50, just going backwards for what?
Oli lands just absolutely dominates.
Good job by Jory.
One of the best players that we've seen.
Mike Boy does not know what he wants to do.
This
what?
Continues that trend.
He gets demoed. Trying to go for the demo is kind of insane.
This group has
good save.
Nice save there by Jorius to keep the scoreline 0-0. If Germany, Spain, England, and Saudi Arabia all win their round 4 matches, which could definitely happen, I don't expect, you know, Germany to 2-0 Netherlands here, but it's not outside the realms of possibility. That would leave us with just 4 points between first and 6th place going into day 2, which is a whole other round robin. Oh, Tox the slotted one. And it didn't look like it came from much, but Netherlands do trail early here. Tops to the back corner, just turns around, plays.
And Germany started off with kind of just a, oh man, unfortunate by Mike Boy.
I feel like that is a very Tox goal. There wasn't too much mechanically to it, just outpacing the opponents, moving towards the ball where perhaps they expected him to let it run to a teammate. And that shock factor is what he's brought to so many teams over the years, and it's brought him to 5th place finishes in multiple EU events. Multiple EU seasons, should I say. Not quite enough to get to lands. Just always on that cusp. They must be sick of being the the gatekeeper.
They are, yeah.
Towards teams who are sort of really running off into the sunset, enjoying themselves. Could be a second for Germany here, but Rizik's pass is just in front of Razia's.
Well, it's crazy. They're the gatekeepers online. They're the gatekeepers once again. They're in 5th place in the group, exactly where gatekeepers belong. So they're trying to prove that they are more than what we think right now, Germany. And this is a great step into doing it. Razier's really testing Oli's goalkeeping. Good save by Oli, not just finding a clear, but also a pass to a teammate with an outlet. Double touch by Rizix. Doesn't go too far, only as far as Oli, in fact, but Razier's had that one covered.
Micboy keeps the attack going now for Netherlands. The first time they've really shown their fangs. Razier's gets the pass towards Oli. It was their early synergy that impressed us so much about the Netherlands when they faced Belgium and beat them 2-0. And since then, they've really gone from strength to strength. Oli is already up for Micboy. Micboy tries to just wriggle it towards his teammate.
Netherlands need to step up here with the goal.
Time beginning just to...
Oli's their chance! Oli! Oli's gonna be their chance.
What happened there, Johnny?
He ran out of
Oli's literally their chance. Micboy's playing a little slow. If Oli and Jory could step it up, they could win.
Right there, 1 minute and 52
they could win against
Germany.
Germany.
In the game. Yeah, he just accidentally flipped there. But
Rizix is, I heard, really good.
Completely on an island with no boost, so it's not entirely his fault. To be that isolated in defense is never easy, even at pro level.
Well, the Netherlands hold their nerve. You sense they knew they'd get a few opportunities against Germany, no matter how resolutely their opponents were defending. And that's what proved to happen. Oli is teed up by Jories. Yet again, they're going for these pre-jumps. Something we're not seeing too much of in these events, of these makeshift teams and these new faces here at LANs. But there's a big one there for Netherlands. We've seen a couple. Razias has to go back towards his own net. Rizix. So man needs to help him out. Micboy steals some boost and then gets the bump as well. So Netherlands could be on top here, depending on how Razias clear this one. He does immaculate work. Boostless to the ceiling, to the flip reset, and gets Germany on their way.
And now as a reward, they've nearly conceded.
Oh my god.
A
little scary there by
just
Germany.
A nice hard clear there by Micboy straight down
Oli,
the middle.
nothing?
It's all about the basics as well as the
Up
big
to
mechanical
Micboy.
plays.
Can't get the
at
double.
this level.
Can he score? What a freaking bump by Micboy!
2-1. Netherlands
Are you
continuing the
serious?
Day one run. Just simply too fast. Micboy over Rizik's head. Jory is up immediately.
Holy shit!
Didn't even have a chance because he's
what
been
a
bumped to the
freaking
recovery as well.
bump!
59 seconds to go. Germany trailing by 1.
That Micboy bump was absolutely savage there. Just when it seemed that Tox might be able to get something on it, and we are really seeing why Netherlands are so good. Look at Micboy chasing him down.
Unreal.
They can't escape
Oh my god, Netherlands, bro. The underdogs.
Mentioned earlier on today. You know, he came here.
They're really
at
making
the
it
Esports
happen
World
right
Cup
now.
with 2 players he's never played with before. Had a great performance. Now he's back again with players he's played a ton with, and they've got so much experience together, and it really does show that synergy on the pitch. They're a deserved #1 in the group right now, and nobody can catch them if they even pick up a draw here.
Well, Germany will still be hoping for more than a draw, but they've got 45 seconds, and they have to make it happen. Micboy and Jories. They both commit, but Jories wins it cleanly. It's actually
oh my
faked,
god.
and that is an example
The
of
Netherlands
a
are just
commit.
fucking
The defense
him
didn't
up.
know which angle to play with.
Yeah, Oli just ran an interference. Raziers thought he could get the overhead here. He's not just trying to hit that ball anywhere. He's tried to hit it to the left and ended up missing it while trying to precise touch. Interestingly, well, this game is getting a bit out of control in favor of the Netherlands. South Africa are coming back from a 3-goal deficit against England. They're now within 1. It's 3-2 to England, 28 seconds to go. Cole's heart rate has just absolutely skyrocketed.
Yeah, you'll see my spike there following Razia's one earlier. This one is looking like it's going to be an, in the end, comfortable Netherlands victory in Germany.
I'm watching a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Always
on orange!
What on earth just happened? You know, we had the lead, we were playing okay, we weren't in complete control, but it was certainly, let's say, 50-50, and suddenly Dorius is utterly styling on us. Netherlands are ridiculous!
The Netherlands are ridiculous! I fucking hate English commentators in Rocket League, bro. Because I know I just do 10 times better. Oh my god, and the Netherlands do it again! I can't believe I'm seeing this right now!
Arabia over Australia, England off on the one of the other
Yo,
games.
stop, bro. Now you're doing it with...
Wait. 3-2 over South Africa. Very
Why do I just hear music, bro? What the heck? Why is there no one there?
Absolutely stunning. Over the top of one of their rivals, the team we thought would be.
I hate you
really,
guys
really
so
close to them
much,
coming
bro.
into this tournament.
So much.
Maybe
I hate
not.
you guys.
As
With a passion.
Netherlands are on a different level.
I mean, Germany would have probably picked Did they pit Netherlands in your particular power ranking? They would have been mine.
I don't like the brag call. You know me. I don't like to
Netherlands
talk about
S
my
plus,
correct
were they, mate?
predictions,
Were
but
they?
I had Netherlands top of B tier and I had Germany bottom of B tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe the 5-1 is a surprise. I thought this would be a close match coming into today, and even.
Look at that, top of B tier. This is what B tier Rocket League looks like, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to be S tier, but they truly do look S tier right now. It's been an S tier day for Netherlands. Interestingly as well, Belgium have beaten Spain. So it's the two teams at the top of the group, Netherlands and Belgium, who are adding to their points totals, really putting the pressure on Germany, putting the pressure on Spain and England, teams right now who need more points to close that gap.
Who would have thought when we first started this tournament all those hours ago, and it was Belgium versus Netherlands, we were actually watching a sort of preview potentially of the grand finals.
Yeah.
We were like, oh yeah, Netherlands look a little bit better than Belgium, but they'll both do all right. And suddenly, these are the two that are just stomping everyone. And I'd say just a quick word about Belgium. I thought we'd see an Atto carry if Belgium were to get games. I haven't seen too much of an Atto carry. It's a proper team dynamic between them all. Atto seems to be relatively chill among them.
He's obviously still doing amazing work. Atto's one of the best players in the world.
Let's
but
go.
You can't
Game 2.
go all the way to the top of the group this stacked with just one of the best players in the world in your team. You need the full team to be playing well, and the full team are
the polls, the poll results, where people thought 75% of people thought that Germany is gonna win the series. 25 Netherlands, and Netherlands just won game 1 5-1.
They've got another one, 1-0. Ole just forces it
Getting
through.
a call?
There were defenders in the area for Germany, which usually means that they're going to make saves.
Not
No, they
answering
couldn't
that.
get anything
I
to
don't know
work
who the
here.
fuck's from
Rizik's actually
Bridgeport.
blocked out the play by Raziers.
I mean, first off, I'm not surprised to see Ole getting a huge 50-50. He is a
Netherlands
monster
score.
in the
Oh
challenge
my
game.
God.
What I love there is Jory is trying to finish it off as well. So Germany, they couldn't quite get that touch. The ball was rolling in, sort of desperately past them. But even if they were, Joris was still there. Netherlands just always seem to have the extra man going forwards.
They trust
more
each
boost
other.
in the tank.
Yeah.
They completely
Oh yeah, he
trust each
texted
other.
me his
There's
new
no
number. I
fear
got a random
of what we get
FaceTime
countered.
from him.
They seem fully aware that they're not going to get countered.
Yeah, they've really picked their moments brilliantly. They've been clinical, but they've not left openings for opponents to counter-attack them all that often. Excellent activity there by Ole on the recovery, just keeping Germany busy. That's not a good clear from Germany as Joris pounces on the ball. Mike Boy misses the read though. Now Germany have a chance to go the other way. Not really any support in the attack though. It's clear difference. Oh, hold on.
Oh!
Out of nowhere, they've got
Oh
goal.
my God,
Where
there we
was
go,
the
Germany.
defense for Netherlands? I thought they were about to get the ball clear.
See if anyone's commenting.
Oh, it looks like Mike Boy trips on the post going for the back corner boost, and it wasn't even there.
And it was a great challenge again from Tox, who then recovered to get the finish too, because I think that Netherlands would have been able to smuggle that ball away in the end. Elsewhere,
All the way in
Australia
the
has
end.
taken a slender lead against
Like,
Saudi
shut
Arabia.
up,
Still 3.5 minutes, but Australia 1-0 up against them
On Twitch
in
and
game 2 after
YouTube.
losing game 1. As
Good
expected.
question, Cole. What percentage chance would you give Australia?
Pulling the
holding
broadcast
that
from?
lead 1-0?
I'm basically streaming right now.
Of holding
and
it
I'm streaming
1-0, so
on
not
their
even a
Twitch.
3-2 or whatever. I would say
They're streaming on Twitch.
3%.
So like
3%
5,000, and I lied.
Yeah, if they could pull that out, that will be one of the biggest shocks
way
of the
more
day.
people, I just don't know.
And it would really lift the Australian spirits, which are an all-time low right now. Germany in another 1-1 though against Netherlands. They had the exact same situation last game before Netherlands ran up the score to 5-1.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of blowout game 1s and then, you know, comeback game 2s today.
It's fairly common in Rocket League, you know, as teams feel each other out and they get a sense for how their opponents play. Especially the difference of this format is there's no concept of game 1's gone, let it go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'll build towards second game. You have to fight and scrap for everything.
Oh yeah.
Here with this. You know, Netherlands have already backed themselves a point, and that's great. Germany fighting to get a respectable draw against them right now and frustrate their opponents too. The Netherlands, I can just about sense blood. They'll be frustrated they conceded that equaliser. But since then, I've got to say Germany have stepped up. Rizik's looking dangerous. Raziers is coming in. He one charge too many. Has to hope that Tox is back behind him.
Bump by Ole. Oh my God.
Again.
Let's go.
Open to the bump.
Let's go Netherlands.
And they are
bro.
brutal.
Underdogs
That's
unite.
just immediate reaction by Ole, turning upfield with no boost,
off the bat
boxing
is
out the
crazy.
defender, and leaving it wide open for Jarius. He didn't waste any time there after noticing Jarius was going to be next to the ball. That's again the synergy of Netherlands.
We've seen it a couple of times though from Germany where they've left their third man pretty isolated, and the way that Netherlands are going for these bumps, you just can't do that.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
A physical play, the true counter to the teams who play very aggressively with their second man and leave themselves exposed to counter-attacks. And Germany responds. They're going to be a long way back in the group if they can't. Oh, it's to the bar! That was a completely free shot. Top corner was open, and he's hit the bar with it.
Oh man, that's gotta sting. When you're thinking we're fighting every step of the way right now against Netherlands, you have to take these chances. Tox has been playing so well as well. He's been a real bright spark for Germany in this tournament and in this game in particular. The Netherlands, they'll thank their lucky stars. They continue in the lead. And now Oli, look at his boost management. Still got 34 after getting all the way from one end to the other. Joris is following up Mike Boy here. This could be a chance to kill it for Netherlands. One more, and I sense that Germany's fight may just about begin to run out. He should get this save, has to avoid the Rizek's dunk. Mike Boy into the backboard, sends it long. Oli wants to get another
Yo,
bump
I
on
figured
top.
out how to get
Even
into the
just
portals,
threat of
PP. I was
it
trying to
is
tell you
enough
the
to
other
get this
day.
ball back
You know
deep into
the
Germany
teleporting Oni mask?
As we get into the
You
approach
literally
to the final
shoot
minute
one
this
in there
game.
and then teleport.
Quick score updates from around about the Group A.
No.
England 2-0 up in South Africa inside the final minute. Spain
Bro,
2-1
I
up on
want to go
Belgium
through it,
inside
and I
the
think
final
there's like
minute,
a
and
crazy
Saudi Arabia have tied the game of this
AI
player,
person
and
that
actually
helps
now
you.
just taking a 1-goal lead inside the final minute. So decisive score lines across the board, but all close games in Group A.
Jarius now has a chance though to kill this one up against Razias. He fakes him. Razias is incredibly. Rizek sends it forward back towards the Netherlands half. Maybe he could have slowed that one down there when the Netherlands were looking a little bit isolated in defense, but in comes Tox. No boost there. Razias misses the first touch.
I
and
really
now
want to
suddenly
find the
Rizek's in a little
teleporting
bit
one. I haven't
trouble.
found
Jarius
one in so long. Only the
Rizek's
fire
got this
one.
first hit.
So annoying.
Well, as Netherlands hold on to a much closer game against Germany.
Oh, touch.
I've just noticed Cole's heart rate spike again. England have conceded 10 seconds ago. They're winning by 1 against South Africa. It's a really close series. South Africa fighting England tooth and nail. Germany doing the same thing here against Netherlands. 30 seconds to go. 1 point on the line for them, but they can also deny 2 from Netherlands if they can get 1 goal and then lead us into overtime. Jarius actually misses as he attempts to cut rotation. Talks a little bit of time on this one. Flicks it high. Mike Boy gets the touch after it hit the crossbar. That half clears it. Talks, cuts rotation.
You can
comes
only
back
go
in.
through without
Raziers
us.
to the backboard. Is it open? It was. And it's in the post. More free shots for Germany that they've not taken.
Oh, Germany, you can't say you didn't have the chance.
Oh.
And Netherlands will sink them
Netherlands
there.
take it, bro. They
Open
took
net
both games.
after
That's
open
hilarious.
net. Netherlands
That's
breathe
fucking
out a sigh of relief. They will know. They've not been lucky in this tournament, but in that game, they had some fortune. And to speak to them, maybe ask the question, is veracity.
Mike Boy, congratulations on yet another victory. The last time we saw you here was back in Gamers 8, 2023, finishing 17th to 24th. This time around, though, it's safe to say your experience on Saudi
Wait, you
Arabian
found one?
soil has been very different. So
Max, you
your
found one already?
perspective, why exactly is that?
You say you found one?
Winning more,
Or no?
obviously, and yeah, just the stage
I thought you were
and
saying
everything is like really
there's
sick,
one
and
more or whatever.
I'm just enjoying my time here.
I don't think there's. I say you go through it just to see if it's
Well, you
even a
guys have
bad guy or
topped
not.
your Group A. The real question is, who do you think is going to be topping Group B? Because it's looking pretty stacked.
I think France. Or
Yeah, 'cause, like,
Morocco.
last time I
think
saw-
they are really good.
And what's the game plan for you boys heading into tomorrow's match? Is obviously still going to be replaying all of the teams that you faced today. Is it going to be rinse and repeat for you?
Yeah, just the same game plan. We played really good today, so let's just keep it up for tomorrow.
Amazing. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing whether or
What?
not you'll be able to keep up that same momentum. What does my desk think?
Didn't
Can
work?
you do it?
Well, that's a great question, Veracity, that I'm immediately going to pass on to the way more knowledgeable Rocket League people.
Why did it push it to the
What
other
do you
side?
think?
Can they do it? Certainly. Is
Wait,
it more
does it
difficult
need
than
to
they
be the
make it
gold
sound?
one, bro?
Absolutely.
Is that just the purple one?
Consistency is a difficult thing to find in the Rocket League sphere. and
Wait,
despite
which one?
having a
Who drops that,
fantastic
do
day,
you know?
there is no guarantees of success tomorrow. So you got to keep working hard and looking around at the rest of this round. Belgium, Spain, absolute dogfight. But boy,
that's kind of
Belgium
annoying.
went out there and had a chip on their shoulder. Got it done.
Yeah, Belgium is actually low-key terrifying, but not as
There needs to be
terrifying
that
as
girls
the
one, the
Netherlands.
specific
I
one.
think I'm looking right now
Yeah.
at Group A's standings for the end of day one. Netherlands number 1.
Yo, do it now, do it now.
Saudi Arabia did get it together there at the
Oh, you
end.
should've done it in the
worked their way
middle
on
of the
back up
air.
to number 2, and then Belgium at 3 and Spain
Yeah, it
at
doesn't do
4.
damage to you,
Honestly,
it's
I
fire.
did not have this as my top 4. I'm very excited that this is how it worked out. Again, the draw system is very fun and interesting. You're at the hands of fate almost at times.
Wait, PP,
Okay,
we
all
want
I'm
to see.
saying
We
is
should see if that glitch
next year
still
for
works.
RCS, this
You know those
stage,
islands that
before
like
with the
make you
draw?
fly up?
That's all I'm saying.
That could be fun. It would last like 8 hours.
Yeah,
but-
it'd be forever. But what a show, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, like you said right there at the end. There you see it, Kalir's huge game winner. And South Africa and England. England finding a way to find a win at the end of their round for the day.
So,
good for them. They definitely needed it in terms
Ready?
of the
Are you
points.
gonna listen?
We'll see
When
what
you
they can
shoot
do
the
tomorrow, see
teleporting
if they've
thing
got
up in
more
the air,
bite behind them.
when it gets when it's in the air, you click it so you spawn up in the air and just keep spamming back and forth.
But all of these players have to go home tonight.
Oh no,
We
you
review
jump
some
and then you
VODs,
jump
maybe
with the
think about
sword.
What they did today and how they can bring
Jump with sword and then try to
into
spam
tomorrow,
back and
'cause
forth.
They're gonna
Maybe.
run this whole group back again. But we were just taking a close look at that Netherlands-Germany matchup. Here's the entirety of
It doesn't
round
let you do
7
the
Group A.
dash.
Pretty fair results based on what we've learned throughout the day about these teams.
Kind of gay.
If you think there's a team on here that's going to have the biggest improvement between
But
today
I want
and
to,
tomorrow,
but save a
though,
couple
who would you
teleporters because you know
identify
the islands where you like fly up.
Just because I believe they're capable of more. I think they handcuffed themselves a little bit and are too married to the idea of the format. And I think if you want to keep destiny in your own hands, you got to go out there and take a few more risks.
All right.
I think for me, despite Saudi Arabia ending at number 2, there is a huge jump for improvement for tomorrow. I think they were way more inconsistent than they would have wanted to come in being. I hope to see the very aggressive, hardcore version of them that we know that they all can be, that we honestly, we're all missing today. So hopefully that's what we get from them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and we're talking about national pride. You're talking about your home team. It's not just about coming out and winning. You really want to make a showing on your home turf in front of your home audience. So wishing them luck and wishing all our teams some time to think, to reflect on how they did today. Feel good, feel bad, but come back ready tomorrow. We are going to take a look at, I think, some heart rate monitors. Let's check it out. This has become quickly one of my favorite features of this tournament. Geez, we've learned a lot about the players from this.
Yeah, I'm just glued to see if anyone sets a record lower than 50 and higher than what was it, 170 or something crazy like that. But Joris, you know, he's kind of been pretty level all day, but there he goes spiking again. And was that when he was talking about somebody missed a clear in the corner? Or I don't remember.
Oh, we had 1 minute and 52 seconds in the first match. I wrote down Jorby's quote there.
Oh yeah, Rizek's missed a boost in the corner and then gave up the goal, and then he probably just popped off right when they scored. So that's probably pretty accurate.
Well, all of this has had a big impact on our standings. You know, everything goes into a fight, a battle, a war like this as you see our teams knock down, drag out, trying to get to the top. And as we check out the standings, there we go. We'll find out. Oh, but wait, Hercules,
I feel like the meme from what is the
Mike Wazowski?
Yes. As soon as that came on screen, I was like, Mom, I'm on TV. Oh my gosh, these results though, like we were talking about before, though, they are very interesting. I'm sure a lot of people had things going a whole lot differently than they were. Although yes, Saudi did still end up in that top 4, even top 2. That Netherlands shock, that was the most consistent I think I've ever seen anybody play.
Yeah, they definitely put on a show and earned their position today, I will say so. Belgium and Spain, a little bit of a tail off at the end of the day. You know, you fell outside the top 4, but that's the best part. You get to come back tomorrow and do it all over again. And even Germany's not out of it. You know, they're 2-3-2, so there's a lot to play for down there in the middle of those standings. And tomorrow's Group A is going to be nasty.
Well, tell me, Chiefs, what are these teams, especially looking at Australia, South Africa, what are they going to go home? What are they going to do tonight to come back and improve their results tomorrow?
You know, it's not often that I like to give this advice, but it feels like after day 1 you're pretty much mathematically eliminated, because what are the odds that you make top 4 after getting 1 point on the day, right? It's not very good. So you unfortunately get relegated to the unfavorable but amazingly enjoyable role of spoiler.
Yeah.
And there's nothing quite like making, you know, teams 5, 6, and 7 or teams 3, 4, 5 really fight to stay in that top 4. It's like, no. No, you don't just get to walk all over me. If you lose to me, this is your fault. That's a really fun position to play.
Well, what about the top of the leaderboard? Hercules, Violent Panda, his team in the Netherlands are feeling pretty strong. How are they going to maintain that for tomorrow?
I mean, you have to go into tomorrow being very aware you have a huge target on your back now. People will be VOD reviewing what you did today. They have tape to process a little bit more. And this is definitely what I had talked about coming into today is for the rosters where you are choosing your top 3 players in a nation and bringing them together, you don't know what that combination really looks like until you play against it. And of course, we've had a couple versions of the Netherlands team, but not this exact one. So for them, again, just understanding you are now the #1 threat to everybody. Everybody's going to be going hard, crazy. It's going to be 10 times worse than what you saw today.
Well, we did take a look at that press pool earlier today. We know that there is something to fight for at every level of this tournament, so we send all our teams from Group A back to the hotel to chill, to relax, to get their heads in order, and we'll be seeing more of them tomorrow. But don't go anywhere, because we still have Group B over here on the stream. We're going to be right back after a short break, so grab yourself a snack. We'll see you on the other side.